I'll be honest, I just completely forgot about it being Australia Day. Don't get me wrong, I had a great day. It just felt like a second Sunday to me. Like, I wasn't really like, oh my god, it's Australia Day or anything. It was just kind of like, oh, I have a day off and everyone else has a day off. I'm gonna, the parents came into town and I went and saw my nan and we had some food, like it just chatted, caught up, like. That's all the day was. And the actual day, the 26th, is my grandparents' wedding anniversary. So I don't care about Australia Day. I'm only in reference to my people, my grandparents. Is it Australia Day when they found Sydney? They already found Australia a few days earlier. Yeah. I think they landed at one location near Sydney, which I want to say was... No, it wasn't Botany Bay. Botany Bay is where they actually landed. They found the place and then they were like, there's probably like a better place around the corner, and they went around the corner and they're like, now this is it. This is where we're gonna set up shop. That's what I'm gonna call it. Don't care about Australia Day either. Yeah, right. Aylin, I was so excited to get double pay yesterday. And obviously it didn't end up being the case because yesterday doesn't count as the double day. So... No double pay for me, but that's fine. I thought I was winning and I wasn't. What do you mean? It wasn't double pay yesterday. Bullshit, I know! Even though it's technically the correct day. Like, just because you move what day the actual holiday is doesn't mean that I shouldn't get more pay on the actual day. Oh yeah, no, I mean like, but like more pay because of Australia Day. I'm pretty sure Australia Day goes up to like triple pay or something. I don't fucking know. I literally have no idea. Oh yeah, but like more. It could have been more. Nah, it's fine. Listen, I put the money towards a very important Monster Hunter Wilds, so I'm happy. It's okay, Aylin. No stress. Oh my god, okay, so Aylin, you blame my dad, okay? I just want to say, blame my dad, alright? My dad, like, turned to me. So the picture I sent you, so my nan got, like, a new set of shelves in her little unit, and she was like, oh, what do I put on my, what do I put on it and stuff? And she already has, like, one little, like, plush of, like, of a turtle. She loves, like, turtles and, like, blue wrens and stuff. She already had, like, one plush, and dad was like, what if she had one of like Aylin's plushes? And I was like, oh, great idea. Where I got the photos. Yeah, no stress. Don't stress. As I said, like if I randomly send you an idea, just assume that it's like the lowest thing on my priority list. Your priority list is that I give it to her before she dies. So I think like, and that could be anywhere between, like you don't know. Let's hope not. You know what I mean? You're fine. Love that I'm known in the Hannah household. Of course. I make you known. Yeah, Corsical. Exactly. That expression. Okay, so Feb trip. Yes. Oh my god, February. Fuck my life. Sorry, for so long it's been like, man, February is so far away. And now it's like, oh, it's like 5 days away. Or May trip, we will see. Yeah, no stress. Again, like, it takes you, like, I'm not expecting you to have it done by Feb trip. Okay, put it that way. Illy tap. Sorry, my brain was like, processing information. The beta's soon. I know, Quasical. It's gonna be good. Let's fucking go. Feb 14th is coming up. I know! Ready to be lonely together, guys. Woo! Let's go. Alright, we're gonna have the best time. We're gonna sit, we're gonna play video games. I'm gonna organize some sort of event, even though it doesn't end up being interesting whatsoever. But we'll do it, okay? Even though it's just me playing Pokemon. I'm at the other event on the day. Oh! If date everything comes out! No, I know what you mean. Happy birthday, right? Sorry, I have like 3 different events listed, like no, 4 different events listed for that day. I've got to do another stock take of my yarn, so it could take a bit. No stressy, no stressy. Valentine's Day doesn't faze me. You are literally indestructible. All right, you've got this. I believe in you, Aelin. Always indestructible. Frog. Sorry, I keep like randomly reaching over to like grab something, and then that something is frogged today, apparently. Warb. Warb. This music's so jazzy. I love that this music sounds like you're in like a hotel resort kind of, you know, lobby. Does that really well. Literally couldn't give a fuck. Hell yeah. Rocket girl. Everyone's like, don't you get lonely? No. No, I do not. Good on you. I get lonely. It's funny because it's like, like most of the time I'm like, yeah, I'm chill, I'm okay. Like, you know, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm busy, you know? And then there's like those moments of like, and it's not even the fact that I'm lonely. It's just that I want to plan further things in my life. You know what I mean? Because like, I feel like there's plans that you make in your life, but it doesn't feel like I should be making those plans with my sister. You know, it feels like I should be making those plans with a prospective someone. My sister's probably gonna have a hard time. How is your sister? Have you seen her a lot? We'll all send Wings chocolate because she likes chocolate. I do like chocolate. You could send me chocolate, but don't send me chocolate, okay? No, we'll just hang out. It'd be cute. Maybe we'll make like a different orb. We'll get like a big love heart, okay? And then we'll like, I'll make a little pink background, okay? And then we could have like little love heart orbs around the screen. How about that? And then we could have like 2 orbs that are like kissing. Thoughts, guys? What are we thinking? Kissing orbs? She's surviving. That's good. I can't if I wanted to. Excellent. I see her almost every day because she comes over to visit Mom. That's good. Han? Yes, Aelin. What's the matter? It is. I wish I had sooner. No, don't do it. I was saying this is like, I'll get a piece of fabric and I could like I could cut out a heart and I could put it on top of large orb. You know what I mean? I could have a little mural behind me. Hear me out. A mural behind me where I get Orb Daddy and Orb Father kissing with a little love heart in the center. And that'll just sit behind me the entire stream. Thoughts? I could make a heart. No time to make them. Make a little heart and I could just like be doing it in the background. Yeah. I'll just add chocolate onto the list of gifts for you if we ever meet. Dude, you need to stop. Don't stress, okay? Don't stress. You know, you don't know what the world's gonna happen, okay? Alright. Bro. It's real cute. Bro. Oh, shit. Now I can just imagine orbs kissing all the time. What do I do? Anyway. But yeah, it'll be a thing. I need to remember this for the future. Hold up. Here we go. Orbs kissing. Orbs kissing. Valentine's Day. This is so important. Guys, we're gonna have a great Valentine's, okay? I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do, but we're gonna have a good time. It's really disappointing. I really wanted to play, Date Everything on Valentine's Day, but it comes out in American time. So we can't play them. So I need to come up with another idea. And I don't really have many other dating simulators, unless we played more Ace Attorney. Which is close to a dating sim, but not quite, you know? I could do a... We'll find something. We'll find something. I'm sure we will. I don't know. Ugh, okay. Let's play the game, guys. How is everyone going? How's everyone's weekends been? Mine's been pretty good, actually. It's been pretty chill. I mean, I say that I've been working most of it, but for the fact that I worked 3 full days in a row, it was decent, you know? There's this popular dating sim game called 5 Hearts Under One Roof. I think if you want suggestions. Steam? 5 Hearts. Your titties. What? It just looks like a video. No, I'm good. I don't want to like break TOS or anything. Use this real woman. That is weird. I think I'm good with that. But thank you for the suggestion. Oh my god. Just upping the volume, guys, a little. But yeah, I hope everyone's weekends have been good. I went to a party. That was fun. I mean, we mostly just like kind of vibed, and I like just mostly talked to Emma the entire time. That reminds me. Oh, Aylin. Can everyone look away from chat other than Aylin? No, it's fine. Aylin, I was gonna send you a photo. We were at the party and Emma literally pulls out like a ball of yarn and starts like crocheting a beanie. And I was gonna send you a photo of it. But the picture wouldn't send on Discord. It was too thick. Devastated. I've seen part of it from friends on Twitch. Nice. I don't know. There's always so many like dating sim games, but they're not like what I'm looking for. Like if we're gonna date anything, it's obviously The Witcher, right? Like you can date people in The Witcher. I don't know. We'll figure out something. We'll be fine. What's up? Hi, Keone. How have you been? Oh yeah. Oh god. Guys, it's hot. I mean, it's cooling down now outside, but it doesn't mean that it's cooler in here. I'm in my own little fire chamber, so we're doing great. My own little fire chamber. My room. I don't know why I'm saving already. Anyway, sup. Hi, Ace. Is the new One Piece chapter out? Fuck yeah, it is. It's really good. You should watch it. You should read it, I should say. This is good shit. Dude, stuff is like happening without stuff actually happening at the moment in One Piece, and it's driving me insane. Had to pause stream because Sis rang about if I had Disney Plus. He changed that too. I'm a fucking... Anyway, be back soon. Okay. Aylin. Okay, sorry, Aylin. I had a thing. What did I say? Aylin. So at the party, I went to a party on the weekend and I went with Emma, right? She literally, Emma, during a party, she literally pulled a ball of yarn out and started crocheting a beanie for someone. And she was making like a beanie that was like, looked like an orange, for her cousin or something. And I like took a picture and was gonna send it to you, but the file was too big on Discord, and I'm just like, oh. But it was funny. It was beautiful. Hell yeah. Crochet. Crochet or to partay? The answer is crochet. Alright, let's do this. December 24, 7:30 p.m. That's kind of late, if I may say so. I just really... Yeah, okay. Look at his ass. Damn, that's some fine ass. I mean, what? Oh, a candy castle. And look, there's even some little elves to go with it. Oh yeah, in the background. Hadn't even noticed that. Forgot how bad these voices were for my voice. That sounds like me. If there isn't a pet, if there is a dog, I'm with the dog. I like being with the dog too. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had we just listened to so it was a Triple J party for those who don't know, which is like in Australia there's like Triple J like radio, and they have all of it's like the top 100 hits of the year. I have to admit, I didn't mind some of the music I was listening to, but I was obviously like zoning in and out of like conversations. But like the top 10 songs were all songs that my boss plays on repeat at work, so I kind of just didn't care. I was like, yeah, alright, anyway. But it was a good time. It was a good time. Room's laid out pretty much the same as Tangaroa's. It's not as cold though, that's something. Let's see. Yeah, looks like there's a temperature control panel in here too. Over where the strange orange light is, right? Fuck, what voice did I give Gregory? What voice did I give Gregory? I was like, I remember the other two voices. Not Gregory. I think I just did like a normal voice. We better take a closer look at it when we can. It's like a fairy tale storybook in here. And this whipped cream covered construction must be the work of Miss Delicia Skull. Where is Miss Skull? Me? Wait, can I really do that voice again? Me? Oh, I'm over here, dearie. That kind of works. That right? Oh, just look at you lovely boys. Delicia Scone at your service. Some cheeky blighters back in Blighty even called me Miss Delicious, he tee. Called a lovely boy at 34. Unexpected to say the least. Bro, you could be called a lovely boy any day. Chat, y'all lovely boys, okay? I swear this game is going to last forever. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is going to last forever. I'm still having a good time though, but I'm definitely like, this case is supposed to be the longest and I'm only through part 1 of it, so you're gonna need to work the fuck up. Now you know why they're always played at work. They have top 10 generic appeal, so more likely to not upset the average coffee drinker. Yeah, kind of, but I think a lot of people might enjoy, you know, I don't know, like ABBA or Queen. Like, I would, okay? I would. Lovely boys? Really? Even Mr. E? Oh, yes, dear. Ashley! Hi, Ashley. Hi, Lily. Thank you for the raid. What you been playing? This game is so long that Elder Scrolls 6 will be out by the time you finish it. Elder Scroll, you're in your dreams. Anyway. Thank you for the raid. Yay! Yeah, Aberrant Queen. You get it. How you doing? What were you playing, Ashley? My leggies hurt, guys. What do I do with my sword leggies? Skyrim 2 will be out first. You read about that. We're playing some Balatro and Rocket League. I was going to at least guess the Balatro part, but I should have known the Rocket League part, you know what I mean? I was like, we'll see, we'll see. Oh yes, dear, you, the detective over there, you're all lovely boys to me. I'm nobody's lovely boy, lady. Name's Bad. Oh, well, aren't you a bad boy then? I wonder just how old she is. Finish this up so we can get out of here, Mr. Attorney. I'm not dealing with this cutesy, footsy shit, okay? Alright, I don't want to be called lovely boy, okay? Do you see how traumatized this face is? Alright? God, I need to get out of this room. Cool. Quite so. Yes. Oh, alright. What the fuck was that? What was that deep attention? What's the meaning of this? Chit-chatting with the defense? Oh, it's Von Karma. That was such a deep voice for Von Karma. Should I be giving him, like, the devil voice? Like, what? Replace them with new leggies. Are you offering your own, Condor? Can I have your legs? I've heard they're really long. Yeah, nothing new, but I was drinking. I'm coming up with new challenges soon so I can do some more interesting streams. The well has been dry lately. That's okay. It's like December leading into January. Like, January's the time to be coming up with new ideas. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know which case this is, right? Yes. Yes, I know what's happening. I remember everything, okay? Maybe. And you've seen who the prod is. No, well, we've known from the beginning. What do you mean? No, but I can't help to harvest some new ones. What? I'll go out and get you some more new legs for you. How's that? Okay, just take a seat back on the couch. I'll be back in a jiffy. Like, what? Con, it's fine. I can get my own new legs, okay? But thank you for the offer. Anyway, Mr. Edgeworth, some scary guy just stepped out of the castle.
Von Kamma.
What? He's Manfred von Kamma? Oh, fuck. What voice did I just give him? Eep! Sorry, mannequins. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. The notorious prosecutor von Kamma himself. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. von Kamma. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law. I don't know what voice to give. I feel like I should give it. If I do the demon voice for him, it's just gonna hurt my throat. Han, I'm going to the Coles. Need anything? Do we still have leggies in the fridge so I can get, or do we need to get more? No, plenty of legs, but we need some more ice cream, please. Okay, I ate the last one just now.
Humph. I couldn't care less what your name is.
I don't know.
Your job is to lose to me.
This is like my Bowser voice. I'm realizing.
And disappear, never to show your sniveling face again.
What a thoroughly rude individual. Those piercing eyes, the furry brow. Oh, you're even scarier than they say. But you might want to keep such rude thoughts to yourself, Eddie. We were hoping you might permit us to carry out some brief inquiries, Mr. von Kamma.
Ha! And why would I wish to extend you any such courtesy?
Okay, by the way, took your debit card. No! I like how you were, I like, and I'm terrified by the fact that you specified my debit card. Because you're like, oh yeah, I remember that she doesn't have an actual credit card. She only has a debit card. And I'm like, fuck. Like whether you're aware of it or not, you made specific point to note the correct detail, okay? Please put it back. Okay, I think we're good. Just turns around to check my wallet. Hannah, I don't even have a credit card. That's because you and I are birds of a feather. Waiting for Monster Hunter Wilds to come out. This clearly isn't going to be easy. Why do I get the feeling you're just trying to distract me from never finishing this game? I like spending money that I actually have. Same. No, I can't spend credit card money, okay? It's like panic-inducing. The idea of it. Listen, in video games, I always try to make a point of earning double the amount of something before I try to buy something, okay? If I can do that in real life, I would. Probably won't happen, but ideals.
So long as your inquiries are limited to this room, I suppose I'll allow it.
Why the sudden change of heart?
You, the tall fella!
Name's bad. Is that so hard to remember? It's like how bad you are, you piece of shit.
Humph. I didn't ask for your opinion. The thoughts of a lowly detective do not concern me.
I can't do this voice. I have things on Afterpay. Same.
But I do admire your spirit.
I can't do this voice for him. I can't keep doing this. Trying to like figure out what sort of voice I want to give him. Like, I feel like I need to do something like Prim and Proper. Imagine if I did Edgeworth's voice but for him. Like, but see to it that these worms don't get out of line. Like, wouldn't that be fucked up? I don't think I could do that. The trauma is too real. You know what I mean? How much younger would Von Kamma be here, actually? Real question. 49. Damn. Wait, so literally 18 years So he was like, math. He was like in his 60s when he got arrested finally. That's crazy. Okay. Judy Bound is 16? Holy fuck. You could say that choosing to do this voice was karma. Thank you, Con. You should get your friends in a VC and get them to do voices. I'm not gonna make everyone do that. Everyone has lives. Everyone's working, busy, doing things, playing games. You know, this is my business. No. Con, what do you mean? You sound so enthusiastic. Oh my god, can you imagine? All right. I'm trying to like figure out like. I don't know. I just want to be like, bad. See to it that these worms don't get out of line. I just feel like it's gonna be the same as my other voice. Okay, my voice, I hear like.
Why do I have to?
I'm not offering you a choice, detective.
A little more hollow.
I need you to go and look over Gusto's room. Good day.
I don't fucking. Good day. Good day, mate. All right, he's gone. Thank God. Don't have to worry about that.
Great, more babysitting.
Why aren't Detective Bad and Mr. Von Karma investigating together? They don't seem to know each other well enough to be bad blood between them.
Well, it looks like we have permission to investigate. Guess we better get to it.
Indeed. I'm not sure I trust Mr. Von Karma's motives, but at least we can do that much.
Hold up, I haven't been over this room yet either. You're not messing it up before I get my chance. You'll have to wait till I'm done.
Huh? I thought you were the lead detective.
Is that even the Rice voice again? Wait, no, he has a little bit more of a twang to his voice. He's like, fuck.
Hey, how come you didn't take a look at this room yet?
Because I wasn't the first one they assigned. One of Von Karma's pets were there on the job before me. Lollipop. Right up until now, in fact, I got here not long before you did.
That answers my question as to why they're working separately, I suppose. Let's say we look over the room together, detective. It worked out well enough before. Then you won't have to worry about us messing things up. You can keep an eye on us as we go.
What kind of screwball attorney asks to have a detective breathing down his neck? Huh. Guess I'm stuck with you for a little while longer.
Yes.
Shit.
You're amazing, Mr. E.
You have our thanks, Detective Bad.
Don't be too grateful. This is my scene. The second you get my way, you're out of here.
Of course, we understand. Now, shall we begin? Investigation can be complete. Oh, well, it's not complete yet. It's begin yet. Alrighty. Why does it look like there's like, is that dye or something over here? It's a blowtorch and some chemicals here. I guess it's all for cooking with. I wonder what these chemicals are. Let's take a look at the labels. Mango down 911. Homicyanide 247.
Wait, they're all poisons?
No, sir, they're common colorings and flavorings used in candies and desserts. First one is concentrated mango, boiled down to its pure essence. Hence, mango down.
They're asking for trouble with a name like that.
Now I'm curious as to what homicyanide might be. Touched his ass. We admire the ass here. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. You're we good ass, sir. If you turn around, you'll eat it. You can't eat the castle. Don't eat the castle. I guess he's watching his sugar intake. Hi, Daft! How you doing? I took my meds an hour early yesterday. It was a solid block of 11 hours sleep. Good on you. I did the complete opposite, but I'm proud of you. Nothing in the fridge, nothing in the fridge, nothing in the fridge. It's a cute little elf made of candy. It's sitting on a little tree stump.
The whipped cream decorations around it are beginning to lose their shape. But the elf seems completely fine. Strange.
Well, that's because it's made out of candy. Hard candy. Extra hard.
4 adorable elves and the sweetest little candy made of sweets. So that's the thing behind Ms. Scone's creations, huh?
Unlucky for her, things aren't quite as sweet around her as she's trying to make out. What the fuck does that mean?
These must be the various tools Miss Scone used to build her castle.
Oh, my hips. That's why I wasn't in. I was a quarter of a passed out. Good on you. Hi, Emma. Speak and she shall appear. Ugh. Oh my god, Emma, I have a story. Oh my god, I forgot. I have a story for everyone in chat. Okay. Guys, if you don't know, right, for those who don't know, we've been having someone who's been just covering a few shifts here and there at work for a while, right? And like he frustrates me because he doesn't seem like, I don't know, he just frustrates me, right? Just a little bit. Not just like, you know, boss confused me today, lol. Wait, what? What happened? No, I want to know what's happening. Anyway, so in my whole 2 years of working at my current place, I have never set fire to something accidentally, right? Like, it's pretty hard to set fire to something. Like, there's paper near things. Nothing sets fire, right? Story time. I disappeared to go to the toilet, and I come back. And I'm like smelling smoke, and I see him with a pair of like grab a plate of a burning croissant. It wasn't on fire, okay, but it was damn well close. It was like smoldering, and one corner of it completely blackened. Anyway, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I was heating up a croissant, and I was like, for how long? And he was like, a minute, and I was like, no, you don't do that. What? How? One of the tiny chocolate croissants. He put it in for a minute and he's almost set it on fire. Which I didn't even know was possible. I just want to say, like, I've put things in the microwave for a minute before, right? But it hasn't caught on fire. It was awesome. What? Oh, the episode. Okay. No, I know. I'm like, do I tell the boss or don't I? I'm gonna leave it to Lauren to tell the boss maybe, but if she doesn't tell her, I'm totally gonna have a great time telling her. I have so many questions for mini baby croissant. 20 seconds at most. I know. My mother accidentally set a toilet on fire when I was a kid. Oh my, what? A toilet? I need details, Aylin. The fire. She messaged me being like, can you cover my shift or a half? And I said, I can do the half, either morning or the other. Then she said, no thanks, I'll do the shift. What? Listen, I'm just glad she didn't message me. I thought I saw her message and I was like, I'm not taking it. Like, I've just worked several days in a row. I want to have my 4 days off, okay? A toilet? Yes, please. But also I have worked with, what? What is Dania? Make it make sense. Yeah, right. Maybe she just changed her mind. You never know, maybe plans changed last minute. She was like, never mind. So we had a blackout, and as kids we were scared of the dark, so Mum lit candles. She threw them out before she went to sleep. Okay. What's that got to do with a fucking toilet? You can't set fire to a toilet! Okay. That can't be possible. The candle relit and set the toilet on fire. How? What? Oh, I gotta light my candle. It is. How is that possible? Like the lid of the toilet? What do you mean? How do you, like, set the toilet on fire? What? But, like, it's made out of, like, plastic. Like, what? Like, I feel like it'd be pretty hard. Anyway, so at work, by the way, I ended up, so it was funny because he took the microwave, he took the croissant out, right? It was burning and like the smoke coming out and you could smell it and it was terrible. But then he just kept like serving people and I'm like standing there like, I'm gonna just move this croissant over to like the sink because the sink is just like 4 solid metal walls, right? I'm just like, what the hell? Every piece that was flammable caught fire. What the fuck? So did the walls. Holy shit. But it, what? Why was, what? I just, okay. I can't imagine that. The worst we've done, the only time that we have ever accidentally caught fire to something seriously in the house was one time the dad, I think, accidentally left the stove on because it was left on low. We disappeared, we went to the shops, came back, put the groceries on the bench beside, like, just near, like, the stove, and it caught fire to the groceries. So that was our experience. But obviously that was easily fixable. Oh, and I almost set fire to something. I set fire to some baking paper the other like a month or 2 ago, but that was fine. I had it under control. Okay. I'll get mom and dad to confirm when I come down. It's not about whether confirming it. I'm just confused how you set fire to a toilet. You know what I mean? Like, you're not actually talking about the physical toilet. You're talking about the toilet room, right? But even then, how did you have like a bin theoretically filled with dead candles get to the toilet and then set fire to it? Did they use their arms? But also someone setting a croissant nearly on fire is easy to believe that than 1, literally boiling high hydrochloric acid. 2, several other instances that made me want to kick him out of the lab as a first aider. 3, thankful he left the job soon after and basically exploded print ink all over the room at a hospital. How do you do that? You know, I'm not gonna, what the fuck? I'm talking about the room and the toilet. Yeah, but why were the dead candles left in the toilet? Hydrochloric, that makes more sense. I was like, maybe hydrochloric is something I don't know. So no, the candle was in the room of the toilet. It just relit and set the toilet on fire. Oh my god. Okay, this is why we don't have candles in the house, guys. All right, I'm an anti-candle person, true story. I have 3 candles in this house that I can't use because I get them as gifts and I love them and I appreciate them, but there's also this element of I can't use them in good conscience. Like if I was going to set fire to a candle, I would sit and watch it. You know what I mean? Like I would be there and I'd be sitting and watching it for the longest time until I was 100% sure it went out. Like, be a whole process. Sounds like a massive hazard. Is it? I don't know anything about science. The one person I have wanted to ban on health and safety grounds. That's fair, man. It's crazy. Yes. Yes, it is. Does it explode? Like, what are we talking about? All right. Does anyone remember the game? I know. We always remember the game here, guys. This must be the various tools Miss Scone used to build her castle.
Buckets filled with cream, trowels, and a brush. Is she a patissiere or a plasterer?
Don't you go making jokes at my expense, you cheeky young devil. I don't just slap things on walls like a silly old plasterer. I have to spread the cream out lovely and smooth, and work out all the rough patches.
That's literally exactly what a plasterer does.
I agree. Alright, the castle. Why is the material inside? It's an incredible piece of work. Hard to believe this whole castle is made out of sugar and cream. I know, right? Fuck, I clicked. Well, whatever. I know, right? It's like we're inside a magical medieval story or something. I didn't know you were so much into fantastical things. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get so carried away there. Oh, no need to apologize. I admire your enthusiasm. I sometimes wish my own son was as animated as you. Oh, you have a son, Mr. E?
I do. He's still in elementary school, and yet he'd rather read a statute book than a fairy tale. Can't help but worry that his interests will make it hard for him to make friends.
Oh! He's such a good dad.
Don't say that. He sounds super interesting. He'll make tons of friends. Me included, I'm sure.
Oh. Oh, okay, I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. This is cute as shit. Fenda, please be a good guy. Keep being my friend. Screenshot. Okay. Anyway, I dip my finger in cold water and sizzle the wick out, pinching it with my fingers. You're a bold individual. I can't do that. What about my fingies? As she says, I actively touch hot things all of the time. If it's intentional as a part of the test, it should be done in a sealed container, but this numpty just set it heating, wandered off for a break, Bryn spotted what he'd done, and we both gave him an earful. That's good. That you spotted it, specifically. Mom says the candle has a reaction with the cistern plastic which caught alight. Oh, it was blown out, but yeah, it still had a chemical reaction. So it was the shit's fault. Got it. Hi, Valerian. Mad me bring mad chaos mind melt destroy. Okay, buddy. Listen, you have some time. Why don't you go have some like chill time in the corner? And when you're like feeling like less like angry, you can come back and we can talk about it. I don't want you to destroy any minds, you know, including your own. So let's just take some big deep breaths. Sounds like mine melted. We need naps. Stat! Someone administer the snaps and the naps, the snaps, the naps. Someone, please. I need them. They need them. Everyone needs them. When Fender finally meets Miles 18 years later and decides he's going to be the friends he needs. Oh, don't say that. I love it. It's so cute. He's so good. Okay. Oh, screenshot it again. I'd like to think you'd be more of a big brother to him than a friend, Eddie. Oh. Okay, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm a big girl. I'm not sad. Love y'all. Have a good sleep. Night night. Good night, Ashley. Sleep well. Mind gone, me stable, not many friends, still much problems, me brain gone. That's okay. Alright, just sit back, relax, you know, like try to just like focus on like the headphones, okay? The headphones are your friend, okay? They block out the reality of the world. That's why they're your friend. Forever and ever. Okay. Ace Attorney. Woo! Yeah. Alright. Screenshot! Okay. I don't have a problem. A big brother, huh? Oh, guess I'll have some growing up to do. Better take this more seriously. Ah. Indeed. Then, with that in mind, shall we continue our investigation? Oh. I like how he's basically treating him like a kid. Oh, sorry, like his own kid, I should say. Huh. These pillars. They have accidental indentations.
Looks like something's supposed to go in there. Well, whatever they were, they're long gone.
Oh. Oh, well, obviously it's the stuff in here. It's the lights.
It's probably Fender with a hexagonal bottom. I think that's the first time I've ever said hexagonal and not accidentally hexagonal. Like, what?
Look, I like strawberries, okay? Can't blame a guy for wishing.
I prefer bananas myself.
Blueberries for me. Oh, I love them. The doors of the castle have been left wide open.
Yeah. Was that the guy born in a barn? It could have at least closed them behind them.
I want to watch more of it, but I'm too sleepy, but it's fun. It's okay, Ashley. Listen, it just means that there's stuff you can enjoy when maybe you play through it, you know? More opportunities.
I'd like to see you say that to Mr. Von Carmen's face, Eddie. Wait, there's a bunch of stuff inside. Let's see.
Hold it, kid. If anybody's gonna be handling evidence, it'll be me. Cream's going all runny.
It's melting and will lose its shape at the slightest touch. It's all over the dead detective's shoes. What about the hexagonal things? Why are these items being stored inside a candy castle?
Alright, tell me what you look at first. 2 big rock crystals? Looks like somebody was using the castle for storage.
I expected something a little more exciting behind these stores. Oh, I know. Maybe the giant uncut gemstones. And maybe this whole thing is based on a story about a castle with a priceless treasure inside. I think I'll treat my priceless treasures with a little more care. There's something on the bottom of them. Yeah, the hexagonal stand! Whoa! Surprise, surprise. I'll never play through it! I don't have money! Ashley, it's okay. All the VODs are getting uploaded. You can watch the VODs, okay? Guys, always remember that the VODs are eternal. They are there, okay? Am I a little behind in uploading them? Absolutely, but they're there, okay? Don't you stress. Yay! Woo! Hell yeah. It's okay. There's always time. I was right. They are gemstones. The stands must be so they can put them on display. Well, whatever they are, it seems they're not just a large set of paperweights.
There's a bunch of blue cloth back there. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows all together.
Well, they certainly aren't made of candy.
No idea what this stuff's for. Almost looks like somebody hid it in here.
I think I've seen fabric of the same color somewhere else before. Have we?
Have we?
I think that was all we wanted to investigate. Well, obviously. We put the pieces together. No. I watched a lot of your Paper Mario VODs. It's good to hear. It's insane, but still good. Okay, night night. Good night, Ashley. Love you. Mwah. Get that all the sleep. The rock crystal stands and the pillars in front of the castle features the same hexagonal shape. I believe the crystals are meant to be placed on top of the pillars. Oh yeah. Hexagon to hexagon. Makes perfect sense. But if that's the case, then why were they being hidden inside the castle? They were used to plunge in someone's head in. The rolls of blue cloth and a rock crystal inside the castle. I imagine both must belong to Miss Scone. Miss Scone, what were you using the items inside the castle for?
Oh, those. Sorry, Lambkins, but I'm not allowed to say. Let me guess, Von Karma. Hey, how do you know? Please don't ask me to tell you. He'll have my guts for goddess.
It seems the prosecution really has no intention of sharing anything with the defense. Yeah, thought we were onto something with those giant rock crystals, but...
What's that, dear? You're interested in my little trinkets.
Your trinkets?
Yes, my sweets. I use them to make people all lovely and relaxed.
Use rock crystals and cloths to do that?
I do. It's so wonderful. You should see it. And they're not just any old rock crystals either. They're great big lumps of salt with lights inside them.
Wow, those things are lamps?
Oh, that's not even the half of it. Those cloths hold an even more exciting secret. They were used to bludgeon someone's head in. I mean, nothing evil, of course.
She's really ready. Opened up the moment we started talking about her trinkets.
Since you're here, why don't I give you lovely boys a taste of my relaxation magic? I promise it doesn't involve anything sticky.
I'm sorry, but it's candy! Like, come on! That's not me, okay? That's her.
Oh, Batty, pumpkins, can you get it all out? Can you get it all out and set it up for me?
What the fuck? Your messages are coming through. Wait, what? Oh my god, my internet is cracking. Stream's not working. I think I'm messaging the void. Hi! We see you! You just never know, maybe it's my internet. Water! Water is good.
The name's bad. Is that a no? Why are you being so selfish, Batty Babkins?
two hardened, like, detectives over the course of time, and she's calling them Baddykins. That's surprising considering Steam has been buffering for like stream for like 5 minutes. I hope this brings up my performance metrics just in case.
Have you finished taking pictures of this room yet?
Yes, sir, we have.
Then help Miss Scone here with something, will ya?
Yes, sir, right away.
Oh, you're a sweetie at heart, aren't you, Batty Bee?
That's amazing, Miss Scone. You got him to do exactly what you asked? That's some talent.
Thank you ever so much, Baddykins, and you, Officer Lovely.
She's even giving nicknames to the forensic guys now.
I guess it's her way of showing that she cares.
So, what about this is supposed to be relaxing, huh? Oh, don't be a big sourpuss, Batty Bee. The fun's only just beginning. Officer Lovely, you can switch it on now.
Yes, ma'am. Aww. Amazing.
Huh?
Wow, it's beautiful.
This is. I wish my son were here to see it. Aww.
Isn't it, though? Isn't it just wonderful? The 4 adorable elves in the sweetest little castle made of sweets. That's my 5th theme, you see.
Is there a camera set up there?
And I thought it would be an extra lovely if it was all lit up. Isn't it the nicest thing you've ever seen? One of the elves must be feeling
And one of the elves must be feeling a little left out. It's just over there.
This is how it's supposed to look for the concert. But I'm glad you lovely boys got to see it at least.
Wait, shouldn't the lamps be lit up too?
What's happened there, I wonder?
Better take a look at the lamps and the elves one more time.
The lamps and the elves got going here to hell.
How do I inspect them? At the back? Oh. Secure of American fabric above it and the other decorations around it really add to the cream-like atmosphere. Stare for too long and we might get swept up in the fantasy ourselves.
Yeah, we have our job to stay right here in reality and get to the bottom of this. Nobody's getting swept up in any flats fancy on my watch.
Okay. How do I look at the... Like, look, there's cables. Oh, guys, I was joking! Oh, guys, I swear to you, I was joking. I was joking, okay? When I said, I use one of the pieces to bash someone's head in, I was joking! Okay, you've got to believe me. I didn't do the murder, okay? I didn't do it, okay? Okay, I didn't know. It was just random, you know? Oh my god. Hannah, sus, I'm sorry, okay? I swear. I didn't do no crime. Crimes are bad. This pipe appears to be broken.
Bulbs have smashed both of them. Maybe they fell and broke to the floor.
Look,
there's a red stain on one of them.
that's not just a stain. That's...
Yep, it's blood alright. I can smell it. Smell it in the air.
What? Blood?
Why is there blood on the lamp? Could it have been something to do with the bulb being broken? Oh, hold on. Oh wait, no, I want the deuce. Do I want the deuce? I probably want the deuce. Wait, no? Didn't I got a little thingamajiggy, didn't I? Let's see if this works. Okay. We know the victim was struck and killed with something blunt, and we found blood on one of the lamps, which has a smashed bulb inside. This is weird, because this means that at least, like, maybe the murder happened in the other room, but they've moved things around quite a bit since. Could the lamp not have been the murder weapon?
For sure. It could definitely do enough damage to kill someone.
You, science guy, did you finish analyzing blood for the blah blah?
Just got done a minute ago, sir. Blood is the victim's, no doubt about it.
There you have it.
So the murder weapon was hidden in Miss Goat's room. I'm beginning to think we may need to add her to our list of suspects.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, wasn't there something to deduce here? Deduce? Can I open the door again? What do I want to deduce here? What's there to deduce? Deduce. Other than, you know, this. There's so much blood. Still can't believe it. Murder weapon stashed away in a candy castle.
You don't have to look, Eddie. It's okay.
I'm fine. I mean, if I'm gonna be an attorney, I need to get used to this stuff, yeah? Yes, I suppose you do. I look forward to seeing the man you become. Han, we had D&D session yesterday and we leveled up. Woo! Hell yeah. Good on you, Lil. I vote for Han. I vote for Lily to be my wife. Right? Was there anything else? No, wait, no, go back in. How do I rotate? Rotate. Oh. Okay. Huh, interesting. Maybe I need to talk to Scone first. Let's talk to Scone first and then we'll try.
What's the matter, Miss Scone? You seem a whole lot less cheery than you were a minute ago. Is it Mr. Von Karma? Did something happen between you two?
Why, yes, nothing happened at all.
Huh? You just said yes.
That was a hello, yes, you silly boy. Aren't you just the sweetest little sugar dumpling? Remind me, what's your name again?
Oh, Eddie?
Eddie Lumpkin. Oh, you'll go far, dearie, I can tell.
Eddie Lumpkin? Seems our English gentlewoman has taken a liking to you, Eddie. No small accomplishment. It's not exactly what I picture when I think of a gentlewoman, Mr. E. Never mind that now. We should ask her a few questions while we can. Could you tell us about what you did over the course of the contest?
Oh, yes, dearie. Let's see. It's all about start at 10 in the morning. That's when we were set to work. And, well, I spent most of the time here in my room getting everything ready, as you'd expect. Oh, and there was this lovely afternoon tea for an hour or so from, around 1, I think.
Afternoon tea?
It's an English tradition. Should she have a British accent? A chance to drink tea and enjoy a snack and just make small talk.
So kind of like recess.
Oh, God. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Yay. I suppose you could say that. What the hell is a British accent?
Oh,
I'm gonna keep going with the voice I have. I don't know how I would transport the voice I'm currently doing to a British accent.
Oh, you really know your onions, don't you, Greggy Pegleg?
Really?
Such a clever boy.
When did I become Greggy? And where was this afternoon tea served?
Out in the garden, of course. There's a lovely little one just outside. They do it at the same hour every break time during the contest, laying a little spread, you know. But today, only me, Samson, Silly Pants, and Moody Judy were there for it. Sammy Poople had already finished his big creation, so he was there the whole time. But poor old Chili Winks and Gusty Pants had to miss out because they hadn't finished yet. Bless them.
You're saying everybody except Mr. Frost and Mr. Gusto were present. Okay, so Mr. Frost is the crime. Who's the Mr. Gusto? This guy. Right. Mario. Okay.
That's right, dear. To tell you the truth, I hadn't finished yet either. But I wasn't about to miss out on tea and cake served by our two TV superstars. I went right back to work when I finished, though. Toodled off while the others were still nattering away.
And at any point during the contest, did you visit any of the other competitors' rooms?
Well, no, dearie, don't be silly.
That's strange, because your fingerprints were found in Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Caught red-handed. Wait, do you admit you were there? Oh, well, I can hardly deny it now, can I? But I didn't kill anyone, I swear. I suppose I'd better tell you what really happened. Just promise you'll believe me, won't you, dear?
Oh god.
Oh yeah, really now, yeah, Shrek. Shreks. Oh yeah, really now. Lily, what the fuck? One of them, anyway, out of the however many British accents there are. I just need to remember the British Bake Off. I don't think I could do it. I don't want to do it without Estantia being upset with me, so we'll be fine.
What exactly were you doing in Mr. Tangaroa's room?
Well, I suppose you call it research. Research. Semi pupils.
Ah, my hip. What the fuck is happening?
Isadara's hip pain transferring to me. Ow. I'll do it. Okay. Okay, Lily. Have a crack at it.
Semi pupils are a dab hand when it comes to old sweeting making. Everyone knows that. So when I noticed there was no one in there, I just popped in for a quick bit of research, like I said. What kind of research leaves fingerprints? Yes, that well, it stands to reason I'll leave fingerprints, doesn't it? After all, it hardly research if you don't have a little nibble now, is it?
What? You ate little pieces of them? So, the traces of tampering in Mr. Tangaroa's room, that was all you?
I'm ever so sorry, sweeties. I didn't mean to make a mess. I had to take a little bite here and there, didn't I? Didn't want poor Sammy people getting upset, so I just did the teensy bit and pieces.
And the stand holding up the ship, you took a bite out of that one too, I suppose?
Oh, yes, dearie. Of course I did.
Wait, so the stand was chocolate? I thought the stand wasn't supposed to be chocolate.
It was you. You brought the whole thing crashing down. I'm sorry, my lovely. Truly, I am.
Hold on. Is that why you left the afternoon tea early? You were heading off for a second helping of sweets?
Look, just please believe me. I never killed anybody. I promise.
Your actions are certainly suspicious, but that's about all we can say for now.
Big think. Maybe it's these two? We'll find out! Kinda makes sense. Back! So I'm missing something, Or do I need to present something to him? What do you think, Eddie?
Thick, sweet and delicious whipped cream is in the air. It's like a fantasy tale, but in real life.
That's a British accent today. It's called Looking at British Politics. Perfect. Love it, Lily. Good interpretation. Switch to good or bad. We'll find out now, won't we?
Come now, Eddie. You can't call people names like that. It's rude. Wait, what do you call him?
So Riz, wasted on scary old creep.
Right.
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll try to be more careful. It's just, it reminds me of this teacher I once had who was always super angry with me.
Stern school teacher, huh? Now that he mentions it, Mr. Von Karma does have that look of one. But I shudder to think what it would be like for Miles to study under him.
Oh, no, Gregory. Okay, so I needed to do something here. What am I deducing? That's the question. So what do we got here? We have a teapot, which still doesn't seem relevant to anything. A sign. The crime scene notes. What does it say here? Victim body was found in Samson Tangaroa's room, inside a chocolate treasure chest. The lid was closed until the ship collapsed. A part of the treasure chest that was covered in blood is missing. Every other item in the room is also missing a piece of itself. So okay, so this part isn't relevant now because we know it was just Scone taking a nibble. The cause of death appears to have been blood loss following blood force trauma. Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. Stands and display material will be provided. I feel like this could be relevant too. I was definitely thinking like something else. Like, why would you use these stands? I mean, like they're made out of salt, but they're not confectionery. So I'm gonna save and we're gonna see how it goes. Miles Morales? No, Miles Edgeworth. Lily, the game, remember? I know I'm not in this chapter of the game, but I'm still here, okay? I'm reliving the memory of Eddie Fender in order to, you know, understand more about my father, okay? I'm still here. I'm still relevant, okay? I'm still in love with Phoenix Wright, okay? And we all know it, alright? I'm still here. Kilometers round, worthless. Oh, Lily. Yeah, you keep smiling now. I'm keeping an eye on you. What's going on? Lily's gonna drive me insane. Okay. Keep wanting to like adjust my hair out of my eyes. Okay, let's try to do some shit and wop-a-doopin'.
Eureka!
Take a look at the list of rules. Oh, yes, I did it right. Let's go. The list of rules for the contest detective.
Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration.
That means the salt lamps and the luminous cloths would have been against the rules. Is that why they were stashed away inside the castle? I think we need to dig a little further into this with Miss Scone while we say for sure. Okay.
Yay, we figured it out.
Wait, did I have a piece of evidence to draw a conclusion to? Not quite. I want to present this. Kilometers round, worthless, and Burb left are a couple. Burb left? Bird left. You're saying Phoenix is the opposite of a bird? I don't know about you, but I feel like the opposite of a bird would be like a mermaid or something. Lives in the water. Maybe doesn't live. I'd have to have a shorter lifespan. Maybe a crab. Yeah. Lives in the water. Sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Maybe doesn't live for super long compared to like living forever. Just having a good time, guys. The music's so good. Again, I really hope y'all can hear the music effectively. Eagle left. Swallow left. No, the point is what's the opposite of a bird, okay? Like a snail, like a mollusk. I heard music is good. No one saw how cool that catch was, but that's fine. I flicked this up with the end of the thing and my hand was like caught it before it fell. None of you saw that. Alright. I need a piece of evidence to present. Alright, I'm gonna... There's only one thing I can think of. Is that her scone using decorations that weren't made from chocolate, right? And confectionery research. So maybe she wanted to go look into his room, right? Hear me out. She went into his room and was like, holy shit, all of this can't be chocolate. So she actually intentionally went around and took nibbles of everything to make sure all of it was actually like real. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Ah, come on. An opposite of a bird is a flightless creature like a penguin or a chicken. Wait a second. It's chicken left. All right. I just realized there's a step ladder.
What's the matter? Something weird about the ladder?
It's not a ladder, Detective Ads. It's a step ladder.
Same difference.
Far from it, actually. You'd know if you observed their basic natures more closely. Amazing, Misty. I'll have to remember this for future reference. Well, yeah! Look for the true natures of ladders and step ladders. We got it. We got the achievement, ladies and gents. What a mama son. Self doesn't have an illuminated cloth over it like the others. Oh, I didn't notice that. It's not fair to leave the poor guy out, Miss Scone.
Well, I didn't want to, did I, dearie? But one of my cloths and one of my little machines were missing.
A cloth? What sort of machine exactly?
Oh, you'll never guess how it all works. Those luminous cloths are connected to these little thingamajiggies. They're called, full spectrum light emitting devices. They send light down the main cable and into every optic label, and that makes the cloth glow. With a little bit of fiddling, you can change the light of any color in the whole wild world. Bright red like ferocious, fiery flames. Cold blue like clinking crystals of ice. They have these special batteries that last for donkey's years, and they don't mind the cold at all.
Forgive me, so these machines, they... what makes the special luminous cloth light up in all these beautiful colors, Missy? Misty. Oh, I see. So much new technology. I can barely keep up. This is every man over the age of like 40 at the moment.
So these light-emitting devices, you lost one of them and a piece of luminous cloth? That's right, Lankin. Heavens only know where they could have got to.
This cloth could have something to do with the case. Special... why? Huh? Nani? Nani? Always want to walk behind it, but I can't. Gregory created the calendar we use today. Yeah, I believe that. So, I wanted to ask her about the... I was gonna talk to her, but I tried, but it didn't work.
Oh, you have quite the eye, haven't you, dearie? You'd be amazed at how it works. Actually, never mind. Can't go giving away my secrets now, can't I?
Well, that was strange. What just happened? Did Miss Von Carter really bully her into staying silent about what she knows?
What?
Do you know this? Luminous cloth, ordinary, wool. Why do you keep doing this? Lily's sitting here like, I'm gonna say the opposite. Present? Ha! Not present. Vacant. It's like, alright. Violacinus. What the fuck? What is that? Alright, so what am I supposed to do? I think I'm missing something. Give me a quick second. Time to bring up the stuff that I need. Lily's standing there being silent about the same things. Lily is a cutie. Lily is a cutie. Give her all the hugs and she'll be a beauty. What the hell? Alright, found it. Turnabout Legacy. Part 2, beginning. God, I'm not even at the middle. Please. I'm so close. Okay. Says examine the corner in the back of the room. Apparently I missed this. There's a small door on the wall here that says, like, Mr. Tangaro's room.
Yeah, I'll open it.
Huh, temperature 68 degrees. Light set to green.
Didn't Gusto say cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees? Temperature in here is too high.
Huh. That is odd. I wonder why.
To melt the cream? On purpose. It definitely seems like there's been foul play across everything that I know. Okay. The whipped cream in this room is collapsing because the temperature is too high.
It's 68 degrees. My messed up shoes can vouch for that.
And yet...
When you open the doors, the temps are just fine. Yeah, they were sturdier than expected.
Sturdy. That's not the way I would describe most things made of confectionery. I think we'd better take another look at those handles, don't you?
Okay.
What the?
I think it's safe to say those handles aren't made of candy.
It's not just the handles, the whole castle, the little elves. They're all just plastic molds with whipped cream smeared on top.
What? So none of this is confectionery art at all? No, simply made to look like candy, with the cream having been added to lend it all an air of authenticity.
Damn, that's fucked. Well. So do I connect these two? Lily standing. Me! I gotta choose spells for my character. You wanna choose the spell tongues.
Not only did she use decorations that were against the rules, she didn't even make any real sweets. Miss Scone made a mockery of the rules.
Yeah, guess she's not gonna get crowned world's greatest now.
Why is it so warm in here? Yeah, think it's got something to do with all this?
Okay, that's a good question. I think we better go ask Miss Scone. Okay, now we have more conclusive evidence.
Miss Scone, why is the temperature of your room set to 68 degrees?
Because I hate the cold, don't I, dearie? And besides, being chilly is no good for a girl. If I want to keep my fresh face complexion, I've got to be careful about these things. We ladies have to stay strong, don't you know?
Oh, is she really though? That's what I would like to know. It's not polite to speculate on a person's age, Eddie.
But most of your works is made out of whipped cream. And whipped cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees, or it starts to deflate. It was that silly dearie. Oh, silly me. Hey, I've only gone and made a whoopsie.
She really didn't know?
World-class confection at my foot.
Not only did she break the rules by using fake candy, she ignorant of basic facts about her supposed craft. Miss Scone grows more mysterious by the minute.
I'm gonna save. I was half thinking about presenting, maybe, if I just present the information to her. I got another piece of evidence. Okay. Nope, won't respond. That's fair. Alright, then I think there's only one thing I need to do left, which is connect these 2 points together. Okay, we're good.
Miss Scone appears to lack basic knowledge about how confectionery is created, and she says she snuck into another entrance room for research purposes. Hardly the action of a world-class confectioner competing for a major prize.
Yeah, not how I picture a top pro acting. Does she maybe just lack a little confidence, or
is she actually not an actual confectioner at all? Perhaps she had another agenda altogether. After all, we only had her word for it when she went into that room to do some research.
Wait, you mean maybe she went there to commit a murder?
There's no way of saying so for certain just yet. But she is hiding something. I'm certain of it.
Investigation complete! Dee-dee-dee!
that's enough investigating for now, don't you think?
Yes, we've certainly found plenty of interest. Something's been bothering me for a while now.
Oh my god, there's more. There's more, guys.
Mr. Moncard would have surely found the murder weapon since he searched this room, and yet he didn't arrest Miss Scone. He didn't even seem interested in questioning her. I think our first priority should be to find out what he's really up to.
That is a really interesting point.
Detective Bad, I have a few things I'd like to ask Mr. Von Karma.
Me too. Him and Scone. How could you, Batty Bumpkins? Stop staring at me like that.
It appears Detective Bad is just as suspicious of Mr. Von Karma and Miss Scone as I am. Miss Scone, would you be so kind as to accompany us?
Oh, of course, dearie. Where are we off to?
Find Mr. Von Karma.
Bed's taken, shower had, and now to unwind and stream. Yay! Honestly, TV shows with ads is good for breaking hyperfixation. But if you do that, you'll stop it and never come back to it. I mean, that's a problem I have. Season 6 of The Rookie is on 7+ and has ads, and ads are a pain in the ass, and they are all the same. Fuck, man. How are you up to season 6? You crazy girl. I respect it. 30 minutes later. What voice did I give him?
Mr. Von Karma, I'd like to speak with you, if that's alright. Judging by your faces, I'm guessing you found the murder weapon. Murder.
We did.
It was in Miss Scone's room. Which means Mr. Tangaroa should no longer be the only person of interest. Ha! Nonsense. It doesn't matter where the weapon was found. Tangaroa is guilty. And as long as this is my case, guilty he shall remain. How can you be so sure of Mr. Tangaroa's guilt? You have an explanation, I assume, for why the murder weapon was in Miss Scone's room. Of course I do. I'll be delighted to share it with you.
Okay.
Today I watched Wick again. Ooh, nice.
Tangaroa killed Frost with one of Scone's salt lamps in order to frame her for the murder. To complete the deception, he took it back to her room once the deed was done. After all, if it had been found near the victim's body, Tangaroa would have seemed doubly suspicious. A body may be hard to move, but a murder weapon considerably less so. And that is why there is no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect.
Yeah. Like his little actions are so cute.
So you're asserting that Mr. Tangaroa took the salt lamp back to Miss Scone's room? It is indeed. But it is more than an assertion. It is fact, based on my own investigation.
Yeah, but you're not done yet, are you?
You mean you have proof that he did so? I don't need such things. But if you have a rebuttal, I'll be happy to hear it.
God damn you.
But I highly doubt you'll be able to fault my logic.
Yay. This is fun. Alright, save. Lily is amazing! Yeah, she is! Proud of her. Frame for the weapon. To complete the deception, he took it back to her room once the deed was done. After all, it would have been found near the victim's body. Tangaroa would have seemed doubly suspicious. A body may be hard to move, but a murder weapon considerably less so. And that is why there's no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect. Is that true? Is that true?
Hold it! But if there's no proof, how can you say for certain that Mr. Tangaroa was the culprit?
Objection!
Oh god, I don't like his voice. Is that the best you can do at pressing me? Listen here. The presence of the body in Tangaroa's room is in itself proof enough of his guilt.
What? No fucking way.
Objection!
And you didn't find evidence pointing to any other possible suspects. Perhaps you should take another look. You might.
Objection!
You really don't give up, do you? There is no end to no need to take another look. Tangaroa is guilty. End of story. If you insist on asserting otherwise, then show me some. I have to think back over the scene of the crime. If Mr. Tangaroa really isn't guilty, then there must be something that points to somebody else. Won't have much of an effect, I fear. My only hope is to find a piece of evidence that contradicts his claims. Okay. Okay. So maybe it is the last statement I want to press. Because it's too overarching of a statement. Okay, present. Seal.
Objection!
Shit.
Incorrect. Given my complex relationship with my sister, it's so surreal seeing her name next to mine on a streaming service of mine. BRB, gotta ask mom a question. No wowies. Alright, then
Objection!
what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? He said, take a careful look over the scene.
Objection!
Oh shit, that was an accident. I wasn't, okay. Well, it's true, the murder weapon and the blood-stained chocolate were removed from the scene of the crime, but something else remains that does point to one person in particular. Take another look at the photograph of the body, if you will.
Can you save again, please? I don't trust myself.
What's the time, by the way? 9:30? Okay, we're making a good amount of progress. Cloth covering the victim's lower half. Alright. It is that, not one of the same luminous cloths we found in Miss Scott's room.
What's that, dearie? One of my lovely colourful cloths at the scene of the crime, you say?
Luminous cloth. Nonsense. I see no light to speak of. As he doesn't know how it works. May look like an ordinary fabric at first glance, but attach one of these light-emitting devices, and the difference soon becomes apparent. It is face. I don't think he was expecting that. But the fact that the cloth can be lit up is neither here nor there. We have to show why it's important. One of the rolls from the cloths from Miss Scone's room went missing. And if you look closely at the blue cloth in the picture, wouldn't you say it clearly made of the same material, Mr. Von Karma? Salt lamp and luminous cloth both belong to Miss Scone. Seeing as the body was wrapped in said cloth, surely even you have to admit that's suspicious. Mr. Von Karma, I think it's time to accept that a number of factors point to Miss Scone as a person of interest. Did she lift that up with her leg? What was that? Okay.
Greggy Pegleg, how could you? You're accusing me of all people.
I'm not accusing you of anything just yet. But I do think you're hiding something.
That's not.
That was a mistake. Is tonight an early night, Han? No. I don't have I have so much time. Are you kidding me? The only early night I have this week is Friday. So I have time. Why is that word so distorted now? Nani desu ka? Objection or something else?
Just to clarify, your assertion is that both the murder weapon and the cloth were in Miss Scold's room prior to the murder.
Exactly. I'm not tisking.
Is something funny? Only that you walked so carelessly into my trap. Neither the cloth nor the murder weapon were in fact in her room. So, sorry to say to have to break it to you.
What does that mean?
Tangaroa spotted them before the contest began and noted the lamps and cloths contravened the rules. He subsequently confiscated them and took them to his own room for safekeeping.
Us. Hi! Hi, Tom. 3 years. Oh my god. How have you been here for that long? Tom, thank you for the TOM subscription for 3 years. Much appreciated. Let's go. We did it. Woo! 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. That doesn't seem right. I like how Tom did the math. Tom always does the math. Tom is above and beyond the knowledge of math in this class. It used to be clear. It sounds like out of a horror movie. So the current case we're doing is based in the past. So the objection you're hearing is Von Karma's voice, presumably, and he's evil and bad and we hate him. He was a terrible person. So I guess they kind of decided to make his like voice like make it sound as evil as possible. So that's fine. I feel like I've known you guys forever. I know, right? So yes, horror sound. Wait, okay. I'm sorry. Did I have any other brain thought? I don't know, I'm just gonna keep going.
What? Then, after the contest began, nobody saw hide nor hair of Frost as he had secluded himself in his room, and there was a person capable of entering his locked room with Tangaroa, possessing as he did the only key. And as you now know, he was also in possession of the lamp used to commit the murder, so you see. I had everything I need to get Tangaroa convicted all along.
Can I just say, to me, it's crazy that the person who ended up taking down Von Karma was Phoenix Wright, of all people. Like, he's such a dinky guy, you know, and he's like, smarter than Von Karma is. Like, he's great. He's the best. Sewing class starts back up next week. So excited. Oh, good to hear. So Mondays will be me dropping in late. The class goes until 9 on Mondays this year. Oh, okay, cool. No stress. That sounds like fun. Sounds like you're gonna have to come home and immediately go to bed though.
Well, how does it feel to have lost to me before even setting foot in the courtroom?
Hey, we are not up to that yet. Excuse-moi.
Oh, this can't be happening.
Wait, all that hard work's for nothing? Miss Scone, why didn't you tell us your stuff was confiscated by Mr. Tangaroa?
Well, dear, Mannequin said that if I spilled the beans, I'd end up being the one under suspicion.
Mr. Von Karma said that?
And he wasn't wrong now, was he? You two accused me yourselves just a second ago.
Fisk.
Pathetic. Curse you, Von Karma! You led us to the murder weapon, knowing we would make certain assumptions as a result. One more thing, my pathetic friend. There are 2 and only 2 sets of fingerprints on the murder weapon. Yes, those of Delicious Stones and Samson Tangaroa's. No others were found. Tangaroa used the lamp he had confiscated to murder Frost, and was foolish enough to hide it in Scott's room without first removing his fingerprints. At this rate, no one will even get to testify. My perfect evidence will do all the talking for me as I secure his guilty verdict.
Objection!
I plan on having meals before I go, or just microwave leftovers. That's good. I'd come home, take my meds, have a shower, chat until I pass out. Good plan. Oh, it feels good being back in routine, being here in stream. Aww. Always welcome to have you, Aelin. It is always weird when you're like break out of routine. You're like, I don't want to be in this. Like, I'm going away in March for like a couple of days, and I'm like a little worried because there's like, again, it's going to be one of those things where I'm completely taken out of like my space. And like, yeah, I'm gonna be like completely taken out of like the space that I'm in, displaced, and just like be in another location. But on the other hand, it's like, no, it's like a vacation, like relax.
Wait. But wait. What about the luminous cloth that was left behind in Mr. Tangaroa's room? What about it? He probably might to return it after disposing of the body. Don't have enough to disprove of what he's saying. No more pitiful objections.
Places are difficult.
Then get out of my sight and close the door behind you.
Mystery?
I'm not about to just give up. I'll see you meant to waste more of my time. Bad, escort them off the premises now.
This investigation is not over yet.
Detective Bad, what is the meaning of this?
Sorry, but I'm not in the habit of leaving cases half solved. There's still one last thing from the crime scene we haven't identified.
He's right. We still have the evidence of somebody's activities to account for. We could discuss your lingering doubts at our leisure, Detective. What they might be, they're no business of the defenses.
Honey. I'm tempted to go to my sister's house just for her cooking, but also the house to myself for a week. What I do will depend on if my brother stays home, though. That's fair. Oh, my sister booked accommodation for the coast early March, and my mother is trying to get me to go with them or go to my big sister's house. I'd say stay in the house by yourself, but that also might not be preferential. I don't know how close you are to like shops and stuff like that.
Objection!
I beg to differ. There's a piece of evidence I'm still not certified about yet. And I suspect it might be the same thing that's bothering Mr. Detective. What?
This is the yet identified thing that was left in Tangaroa's room. The fingerprints? It's gotta be the fingerprints, huh?
Take that!
There are fingerprints on one of Mr. Tangaroa's creations. Supposing they belong to the murderer, it could certainly explain how their prints didn't end up on the murder weapon.
Ah.
How do you know so much about the crime scene?
Because I let them look around.
You let the defense examine the scene, Bad. Are you out of your mind?
I don't remember you telling me not to.
Insolent worm. You would do well to remember this then, Detective, that the results of your next salary review are up to me.
Oh, here we go again. Poor Gumshoe 2.0.
Oof. Bad's in trouble now too. Sure glad you're my boss, Mr. Edgeworth.
You do well to remember that the results of your salary review are up to your performance here.
I'm not very close to shops, but I also don't really need to go anywhere. And if I plan ahead, I'll meal prep. Yeah, just buy tons of potty pies, leave them in the fridge. Should be right.
A mere attorney uncovering such a fact based on a cursory investigation. I'm almost impressed. But it's entirely possible that those finger marks belong to Tangaroa's. After all, he wore gloves while preparing his creation.
Objection!
But can you prove conclusively that the finger marks are his? Furthermore, there is still something about Miss Scone that doesn't add up. Is there? Or are you simply not prepared to admit defeat?
Oh, stop it, Greggy. Stop it, stop it. Why are you being so mean to your poor old pal, Delecia? I owned up to nibbling poor Sammy Poodle's sweeties. What more do you want?
I don't want to have to make you a suspect, that much is certain. But you lied to us, and you're still not telling us everything.
Oh, Greggy, stop it. Stop bullying me.
I'm sorry, but you don't even know the temperature whipped cream should be kept at. What kind of professional confectioner doesn't allow something as fundamental as that, and doesn't know something as fundamental as that?
Austria flags. Yes. Make mass amounts of spaghetti bolognese and plan meals to have the meat ready. That's a good plan. I like that. Pasta is immortal. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Forgot the word.
I'm sorry, alright. I'm sorry. I'm just a silly, muddle-headed girl. What more do you want me to say?
I don't think you're muddle-headed at all.
I keep whipped cream in the fridge. I make handmade pasta. It's fantastic. Really? Damn. Look at you go, girl. Pasta. Handmade pasta. Just make sure you don't make it out of human meat. What?
I think that you were never a confectioner in the first place.
Objection!
Enough. I'll thank you to keep your baseless accusations to yourself. Evidence is everything in a courtroom, in case you've forgotten.
Tink.
If you're going to accuse a witness of perjury, then I demand you present something to back it up. This is in a courtroom, nevertheless.
What proof do I have that Miss Scone doesn't know the first thing about making sweets? This stuff.
Take that!
Every single one of Miss Scone's creations break the rules of the contest.
Objection!
The offending items, the cloths, and the lamps were duly confiscated as we have established, and the witness did not go and bring them back to her room herself.
Objection!
But those weren't the only rule-breaking items in her room. What?
Karma, you're a fucking idiot.
The entire fantastical world Miss Scone created, every last bit of it, is all just a collection of plastic models, slathered in whipped cream. That cream is the only authentic confectionery in the room. No real world title contender would ever stoop so low. Is this true, Bard?
Yeah, saw it with my own eyes. Stepped in it with my own shoes.
Oh, did we finally convince him?
With her lives disposed like this, surely you can't continue to deny the facts. Miss Scone, your actions place you firmly on our list of suspects.
Their objection sounds out of a horror movie. It really is.
But no, dear, I'm no killer.
Then why don't you finally start telling us the truth? Who are you really? Why were you tampering with your rival's work?
Oh, all right. The truth is, I'm not the adorable little cook you see before you. I'm actually a pharmacist, if you can't believe it.
A pharmacist?
Can't blame him for being so surprised. This could be further from what we'd imagined. So, what's somebody in your line of work doing entering a contest like this one?
Well, I love eating sweets, if you must know. And Sammy Poodle sweets are the best, or so they say, so I just had to enter. I didn't mean to end up making it all the way to the final.
Even Mr. Von Karma is lost for words.
That's it? That's the only reason you're here?
Yes, dearie, and it was worth it. Samson's Silly Pants Sweeties are the tastiest treats I've ever did eat. And the finger marks, were you the ones that were wearing the gloves? No, that wasn't me, dear. I didn't even wear gloves.
Remember, Miss Scone's fingerprints were found elsewhere on Mr. Tangero's other creations. I'd say that points to her not having worn any gloves.
Exactly, Lambkin. Greggy Pegleg's got the right end of the stick. I'm an innocent woman.
Is your head filled with cream too?
I'm so sorry, mannequins.
Her head may not be filled with cream, but she's certainly no master of subterfuge. That doesn't sound right. Mr. Tangero's works, they are the ones you sampled.
No, dude. I couldn't help myself. When I finished my afternoon tea, I tiptoed over the chilly Winks room for a little taste too.
You were in the victim's room too?
Yes, dear. Nobody was in there, you see.
Quite possibly because the occupant was already dead.
But I could only stomach one little bite. I never tasted anything so salty in my life. So I had myself one of the tasty star-shaped bits off the side to cleanse my palate.
You're quite a sweet tooth, don't you, Miss Scone? Indeed. What didn't she sample?
That's everything, I promise. Reggie, Peggles, mannequins, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make a mess of things.
As long as what you've told us is the truth, that's all that matters in the end. Do not think for a second that this means I myself believe you. I'm going to investigate the victim's room now. We'll see how truthful you've been after an hour. Mr. Von Karma, please, let us accompany you. I think it's only fair that we are allowed to investigate the veracity of our conclusions. Humph. Accompany me if you like, but don't think for a second you'll be permitted to conduct your own investigation. I'd like to accompany you all the same.
Okay.
December 9 p.m. What is the meaning of this? Huh? Oh god. No! We got to the frost room. We saw nada. It was all gone. The whole enchilada. They fucking melted it, mate. Was this the work of the culprit? A dead body hidden in a chocolate chest? A murder weapon moved mysteriously to another room. This case was a real peach. It was gonna take some serious sleuthing to get to the bottom of it. Holy shit, man. What? That's one way of getting rid of all the evidence, I guess. This guy's a dick. Oh yeah, but don't worry, he's in prison now. You don't have to worry. Save. But yeah, so to kind of like briefly give you, because I played the first game like ages ago. In the first Ace Attorney game, the fifth case, good. The fifth case, oh, this is the next, oh no, this is not the next day. This is like a week, oh no, we're back to Miles' perspective. Oh, okay, that's confusing. So, yeah, so in the first game, at the end of case 5, so wings need to hit the hay, gonna be up early tomorrow. Oh yeah, I didn't do your redeems before, shit. Sprinkle positivity. And then we'll do it again. Sprinkle positivity. All the positivity. Chaz cute. Do. And Chaz cute. Illy tap. Have a good night's sleep, okay? Take care. What is over here? Pardon. Alright. Yes. So in case 5 of the first Ace Attorney game, you find out that Miles is accused for a murder, but for some weird reason Miles is and Phoenix Wright chooses to defend him. He defends him, but he's like when he talks to him, Miles is unwilling to kind of talk about it, and he's kind of like shut down completely, and it's like, what's going on? And you basically find out that I can't remember who, so they were in, and the thing that's unbelievable about it is that there's only Miles and one other person in a boat, okay? That is literally the circumstances of what happened. So, you know, the fact that there was only 2 people in a boat, it looks pretty dead on that Miles is the one who did the murder. When in reality, Von Karma was the one who did the murder by swimming in the river or something and like poking a gun up out of the water, shooting the person who died, the victim, and then like disappearing again or something. Anyway, it was a whole thing.
I'll see if these games are on PlayStation. You should. They're good. Did you watch that movie today? No. I watched Bedknobs and Broomsticks though. That was different. No, I'm gonna do that tomorrow though. I'm planning to watch Narnia tomorrow. I might skim through some of the other movies too. Anyway, it's like a whole thing, but you also find out like from miles past. Anyway, well, it's a lot. My brain's like, oh, I love Bedknobs. Dude, really? Dude, so I was thinking about it and I was like, what happened in that movie anyway? I always thought that I had a pretty good memory of what happened in that movie. Nope, I had forgotten basically all of it. And I was like everything except for like the very end of the movie with all like the marching people and stuff. Anyway, it was crazy though going back and watching it though, because I don't know, it's weird that we're getting to that point, I feel like, in life and society where you're like, hang on, that movie that I watched when I was a kid that was already probably like 20, 30 years old is like now like almost 50 years old. You know, now that you've said that, hold up. I'm gonna check. Bed, knobs, and boomstick. 1971. Holy crap. So yeah, that's literally like 54 years old or something now. Yes. What year are we in? 3 to 5. Yeah, 50. Yeah. Holy shit. Holy crap. Sounds like fun. It was. I kind of really just kind of skimmed through it a little bit. I was saying though to Adara, I'm like, I kind of miss the good old days when you had like movies where you could literally spend like 5 to 6 minutes just singing a song. Like so much of that is like, you know, like Mary Poppins, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Chi Chi, Bang Bang. All of those movies are literally just about like the characters just like having fun and like having a little sing and stuff, and you're like, God bless them, you know? You know, because obviously nowadays, whenever you have a movie, unless it's obviously made to be like it's made to be like a particular type of thing, a musical, most of the time you don't really have like people randomly bursting into song. Anyway. God damn. I don't know how to sit because like my leg's kind of sore, but it's like it's hot in here. Maybe I need to open my door more. Maybe I should. Is it okay, Han, to get older? I mean, always. 5 different options came up. That's good. Oh, they're all on. I'm pretty sure they're all on the Switch, Aelin. If you're looking for them, I think they might be more likely to come. I mean, they're probably on PlayStation too, but I'm saying like they're also, I'm pretty sure, all available on the Switch. Like the Investigations was announced for Switch specifically, but I'm pretty sure all the other games might be on there too, so. Anyways. Look at them.
Oh, went deep on that one. Sorry, Mouserino. Didn't mean to bend your ear for so long.
I had no idea that was how it all came about. I read the files, but they don't go into anywhere near that level of detail.
I bet the
Sorry, I'm like losing the moisture in my throat. I'm like, how do I do Fender's voice?
I bet they painted things in a much rosier light for the prosecution too. Von Karma was the one in charge after all.
What happened with the case after that?
Well, what with the ice sculptures vanishing from the victim's room, things hit a bit of a rough patch. So rough, in fact, that it took a full year before they could even reach a verdict on the trial.
Wait, really?
A year? This was back before they brought in the whole initial trial thing. You didn't have to finish up in double quick time like you do nowadays.
Oh, I see. Did they ever find out why the victim's creations managed to just disappear?
Well, they were sorbet of frozen desserts or whatever you want to call them. Ice, in other words. And if it's made of ice, it can melt, which is exactly what they concluded must have happened. But there's a chance that wasn't how things actually went down.
What do you mean?
So this place is a gallery these days, but back then it was Samson Tangaroa's place, yeah?
Indeed, and the site of the ISL 7...
what an incident. Well, word is, Frost's ice sculptures are suddenly back on display, 18 years after that fateful day. The very sculptures the victim made? Who knows? Could be they're just modeled on the originals, but I guess it was worth coming down for a little look-see just in case. Seems the least I could do for poor old Gregory. Well, alright, let's go take a look at these icy marvels, shall we, kiddo? I believe they're on display in the Winter Wing, as it's very snazzily known.
Ah, I guess we're like back to just sticking around here. Yeah, interesting. A later search task. They're good games. I mean, again, most of the time they're very much like point and click sort of adventures, but they're fun. And they go a little stupid sometimes. Like, a lot of the time there's some sort of like information that you don't... This game does a really good job of kind of like leaving out a little piece of evidence that then you're like, oh, what? Like, that's how it all connects together in the end. And it's just, oh, it's so good. It makes you feel stupid and smart. Like, there's times when you're like, oh my god, like, what do I, you know, like, oh my god, I can't believe I got that right. And there's other moments where you're like, I can't believe I got that right. So, like, what the fuck? That's stupid. You know, so it's great.
Winter Wing. Winter Wing. Huh? I don't believe it. It's locked. Gar's open for biz, but the Winter Wing is off limits. What gives?
Fender, perhaps you should look more closely at the pamphlet we were given. The Winter Wing is over there. Love, love.
Is it? Freaky. Could've sworn it was this one.
Interesting.
Anywho, shall we? Time to dive in and see what we should have seen 18 years ago.
Damn. Oh, it's beautiful. Hey, we know those two people. Wham. That is not someone I expected to see here. Desiree and... Rowan, I want to say. I can't remember.
I see they're still keeping it chilly as all heck in these rooms. I'm about to turn to a popsicle stick.
It is the Winter Wing, you know, but you're right. It's like a freezer in here. It could be a trick of the light, but it feels like the whole room is made of ice.
Temperature controls will be somewhere at the back there, if memory serves.
It looks beautiful.
Hell, Master, can you go peep the degree counter? I'm thinking of a complaint to the manager that was on a... There's such a thing as too cold, yeah?
Alright, if you insist.
Take your time. Mosey around, dig in the sides while you're at it. Got a camera, I need to prep for action. Looks like your pop might appreciate a picture of all this. I'll put it on its grave so we can have a gander.
Aw. Of course. Sleepy, good night all, love yous. Love you too, Aylin. Sleep well. Night night.
So, how about this? I scream out, oh no, this must be the work of that villain Damask.
Yeah, and I go, that's me, the legendary Mask, Mask.
Yeah, and then, oh no, say that you'll be in cuffs before you can blink, Ronnie.
Fuck, I'm so close. You gotta take this more seriously, otherwise how are we gonna know this is to market to sell? What exactly are these two plotting? Let's move on. Boy wearing a backpack. What's he doing at an art gallery or by himself? Ah, she wanted to run a gallery so bad she just quit the industry? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Does this boy know the owner of the gallery, perhaps? There's a huge block of ice on display here. It must be incredibly heavy. Though maybe not. What with it being hollow on the inside? There's a constellation engraved into the surface along with some explanatory text. The Pleiades, known to some as Subaru, they form part of the larger constellation of Taurus. But why cram so many stars into one part of the single constellation? Perhaps people in ancient times weren't hugely careful about such things. There are two large ice sculptures on display here.
Yes, these are remakes of Frost's work from 18 years back. Real eye-catching stuff. Eye sculpture's a heck of an art form, huh?
It is. These are the works my father never got to see. To think that I get to see them instead, so many years later.
Sorry to butt in while you're deep in a think hole, Meister.
What a great statement. Can you imagine me going up to my sister and just being like, how's that think hole going? Should be like, what the fuck?
How would you mind looking this way a sec?
This way.
Beautiful. Yeah, just like that.
Screenshot. Aww.
Ready, Fender.
Fender, really? Oh, he's so cute.
Smile a bit, man.
Say cheese.
Oh. Please don't do that again. I don't like having my picture taken.
My bad, big guy, my bad. Had to check if this old thing was still working is all. Now that you mentioned it,
your camera does look rather ancient.
Yep, vintage model. You ever heard of an instant camera? It develops a picture right after you take the shot. Still twist my noggin, trying to think how it works.
I know what an instant camera is, although I've never used one.
Should know, Mr. Know-It-All would know it all. You really are your father's son. Alright. Step aside, I need to get some good shots of the room here.
For all his joking, he looks very serious about the pictures he's taking. He must have his own theories about the AEST incident.
Ooh, I should have been a paparazzo. These are gold, and they're developed right away. Wanna see?
Well, since you've already shoved one in my face.
Oh, look, the lights in the background. Oh, the lights in the background.
Alright, Brainiac question. What do these two sculptures represent?
They appear to represent Taurus and Gemini, two constellations best observed during winter time. I didn't know that.
Bingo, he shoots, he scores! Whoa, you're a regular encyclopedia, Meister. I guess that's why this is the winter wing, huh? Because they have the winter star stuff on display here. Anyway, seeing as I'm the nicest old rogue on the block, that one's yours for keepsies.
Thanks?
Wait, does that mean I still have all the other information? No? Why is this important?
So the victim made the same zodiac statues out of the flavored ice for the contest 18 years ago.
Sure did. Lovingly crafted life-size desserts. Only ever saw the old ones in photos, though. These are the spit of the originals.
So this is what you wanted to show me?
Yeah, think Gregory would have wanted you to see him too. And I may have had it in me to come here on my own. Sorry to drag you along.
Aww. Not at all. I'm happy to be able to see where my father's final case unfolded.
Good to hear you say so, Paleo. Let's say we grab another quick snap to commemorate the heartwarming occasion.
Absolutely not.
Cute. So cute. Roll check. For stamina. I didn't realize stamina was a roll check. I just got a nat 1. I think it's bedtime, guys. Bedtime, bedtime. I'm just gonna fucking yawn, mate. Take care. Good night. Good night, Olda. Sleep well. Alright. Hmm. fuck's going on. Alright. Huh. Fender, I can't seem to find the temperature controls you mentioned.
Oh yeah. It's a little tricky if you don't know where it's at. Here, I'll have it open for you in a jiffy. Huh? Dang thing's locked. Makes sense, I guess. Wouldn't want the visitors cranking up the thermostat and melting the yard.
According to the pamphlet, the weather wing is kept at a constant 27 degrees.
Ooh-wee, that's colder than a snowman's cold bits. What? I'm gonna freeze to death in here. Guess there's only one thing for it. Somebody's getting a snuggle.
Oh, I love it.
Hey, what's with the icy stare?
You want to freeze to death? No. Oh wait, I didn't get to investigate everything. Oh well. I suppose so. Should I go back? I can't really go back. It'd take a while. Should I take it doesn't seem terribly relevant. Ah. What was that?
Came from the fountain room. Come on, let's go see what's up.
Larry, no! Larry! Larry. You didn't miss anything, I think. Okay. Look at how exhausted Miles is. He's like, fuck this shit. What did you do, Larry? Okay, can I also just say, this also, Larry's being in his artist phase perfectly lines up to what he was doing at the end of Ace Attorney 3. So that makes even more sense that this is like soon, like 3 months after the events of what just happened, of what happened there. There's somebody on the ground. And what is that? Carmelo? Larry, what are you doing here? Actually, never mind that. What on earth is going on? He's so scared. Edgy! Oh, I was wondering if I'd given someone another voice like Fender's. I fucking... Larry is my... I fucking gave Larry and fucking... Oh, I gave Larry and Eddie the same voice. That's fine, we'll fix it.
You should have seen it. It was awful.
Just calm down and tell me why there is an unconscious man on the floor.
I didn't do anything. He just fell down in front of me. Wait, I know this guy.
Wait, shit. Wait, I know this guy. Oh, look, the others are here too. Where's Tangaroa, by the way? Was he just convicted, murdered, killed? What happened?
Is everything alright? Don't you know it's rude to make a racket in an art gallery, you naughty boys?
I like how she looks the exact same. I didn't think this would combine into one case, I have to admit. Wait, the smell.
He's still breathing, but I know these symptoms.
Fuck, I need voices. The voices, guys, the voices. I gave him more of like a,
hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, I just need to do that more versus like more of my dummy voice for the other guy. Now you know why it's so long. Bro, I had no idea, and it makes a whole lot of sense now.
He's still breathing, but I know these symptoms. It's not safe, Miles. We need to get everybody out of here.
Everyone, with me, there isn't a moment to lose. There's poisonous gas coming out of that room.
Wait, what? What? That's insane! What?
That was the last thing I expected. Look at the way they walk. Sorry. How's the victim doing, Fender?
No, not good. He inhaled a lot of gas. He's still out. Looks like it's pretty serious. But the paramedic said there's no sign of external injury and that he was conscious before it happened. Anyway, he's alive, just barely. He's lucky we found him where we did. But like I said, he's not out of the woods yet. They put him in the medical room with a specialist.
I see. I couldn't help noticing that it seemed like you knew him, Fender.
Sure do. That was Camelo Gusto, who was here back when the whole IS-7 thing happened.
The confectioner. So he was here 18 years ago.
Anywhoozles.
Hello. Hello, Mary. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Anywhoozles, this guy here seems like he's in rude health. Old pal of yours, Malzarino.
Yes, something like that. I'm glad you're okay, Larry.
Something like that? Are you serious, Edgy? You've known me since elementary school. Crush a guy's feelings, why don't you? Anyway, you know you're supposed to call me Lars Denum when I'm dressed like this. So no more Larry, okay? Got it.
This is Larry Butts. He's a bit of a troublemaker, but he's one of my only friends from back when we were kids. Ever since he developed a passion for art, he's been trying to make it big as Loris Denum. But new name or not, he's still the same old Larry.
Whoa, grade school buddy, I need to go tell Gregory about this. He'll be over the moon to hear you have a pal. He was always worried you never click with anybody. Hear that, Edgy? You're lucky to have a friend like me.
I never knew I was the cause of such worries for my father. Never mind that, Larry. What are you doing here?
Loris, Edgy? How many times do I have to tell you it's Loris?
What are you doing here?
Hey, what's with the demon eyes? Alright, I'll talk. Just stop looking at me like that.
Good, now talk.
Wanna know why I'm here? Why the heck do you think? For my art, of course. Oh, and I'm coming on a date here with Lulu soon, so I thought I'd better scope the place out.
Oh god. So not actually for your art at all.
Lars, my man, an artist and a romantic. You have to introduce me to that lady friend of yours. Oh, sure. It's nice if someone take an interest for once.
Spare me.
Oh, by the way, Lauricio, did you notice anything when you found the victim? Nothing in particular.
Didn't you say you've seen something awful?
Oh, that. No guy, he just appeared and then splat. He was on the floor, scared the life out of me. But for once, it had nothing to do with any of it.
Don't look so proud. That's the least we should be able to hope for.
Hey, look, it's the teacups.
Honored guests, I have only apologized for the trouble you've experienced. I'm Judy Bound, the gallery manager. Another person from the IS-7 incident.
Good to see you, Judes.
Mr. Fender, it's always a pleasure. She was at the reception desk when we arrived, so she's the one in charge here. I can't believe you had to go around something so awful and on our first day in business.
Hey, quick that. It's not your fault. Oh wait, I guess I better introduce you guys. Judy, me and Miles Edgeworth, son of the late great Gregory.
Really? You're Mr. Edgeworth's son? Well...
Little dance. Let's go.
Isn't this fabulous? This great man's son here with us. 18 long years have passed, but now look, he's here at last. It's very lovely to meet you, Mr. Fine Attorney number 2. Yay!
Judy, that was the bomb. I see you're in good voice as ever.
Miles Edgeworth, Prosecutor, it's a pleasure to meet you. Aw, you're a prosecutor. I'm so sorry. Forgive me for jumping to conclusions. She's very polite, but there's something strange about her.
Hey, Judy, I can autograph You can write it in here.
Well, if you're sure you even want such a thing.
Why do you want it, Larry? Rude, you know who she is, right? Come on, Master, you don't keep up with showbiz news or nothing? Guess it's no surprise. What's going on? Why are they looking at me like that? Judy's here a living legend. It's not just TV, movies, musicals, chart-topping hits, you name it.
Don't be so silly. I'm just a humble art gallery owner now. I finally quit the biz for good. I finished shooting my last movie just the other day, in fact. Some of my co-stars were kind enough to say that they could come visit once we opened. Anyway, here you are, and good luck with your artistic endeavors. Good luck with your autistic endeavors.
Thank you, thank you. I think I'm gonna do really well at them. Perfectly timed. Thank you so much, Judy. I'll treasure it till my dying day. Maybe. You and me are peas in a pod, Lars. Peas in a gosh dang pod. Oh no. How lovely for the both of you. Larry, could you give practice your drawing somewhere or something? You did come all this way to an art gallery after all. It would be a shame to waste the opportunity. Can I just say it's really funny to me to think that if anyone else had seen Larry on the scene, they've instantly accused him of murder or something, or accused him of being involved in some capacity, or get him to be a witness or something. Meanwhile, Miles is already like, no, I know that this is a mere coincidence. I know you have nothing helpful to say, and that, like, you're just not relevant in this case at all. So it's fine. You can go back home.
Hey Telly, how you doing? A real artist drawing our exhibits, what an honor.
Don't call him a real artist, you'll inflate his ego. Guess even you have a bright idea once in a while, Edgy. Alright, Judy, seeing as you were so nice about it, I guess I will. Be right back.
He's a real live wire, that one.
That's one way of putting it. I can only apologize. By the way, there was another woman with you before. Where is she now?
You mean Delicia? Delicia Scone. She's in the medical room, helping for care for Mr. Gusto. I call it the medical room, but it's nothing quite so grand, of course. I couldn't stay with them as I'm the only one on staff, and I can't leave the gallery unattended for long.
Delicia Scone? I've heard that name before, haven't we, Fender? Sure have. Sounds like our AEST bingo card is complete. Isn't that suspicious? Someone tells me this isn't a coinky-dink.
Perhaps I can offer you gentlemen a cup of tea.
Drop of old good Judy found special blend? Why not? For old time's sake. That would be lovely, thank you. Please don't poison me. Clink, clink, clatter, clatter.
Now, if you both excuse me, better go and explain things to the other visitors.
You do your thing, Judes. Thanks again.
Bye-bye.
Pretty lady who might have done the crime. I get the feeling, maybe. This aroma. Ceylon, I believe. Let's give it a try. This is a fine blend. A top quality Ceylon indeed. It's citrus aroma. Said to improve one's ability to concentrate, right? Haha, your old man said those exact words 18 years ago. Really takes me back. There's just one difference. Jude's cooled the sources back then. Not today though, it seems. Anyway, don't you think this is all a little odd? Every single person from an 18-year-old case all assembled in the same place at the same time, and someone was gassed, which we haven't investigated enough yet. Yes. Edgeworth going full Edgeworth. I love him. Look, Stania, isn't it crazy that I thought this case was just gonna be all like backstory from like Gregory's perspective, but now it's like stuff's happening. It's like, what? It's great. It's almost as if an investigation is in order. Oh good, Gumshoe's here. Oh good, the two riots are here. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, you're alright!
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender! We heard you got caught up in a poison gas attack, so we came as fast as we could. Did you guys break in here?
Oh yes.
Well, it isn't the cavalry. Come on, team, bring it in.
No, wait. Besides, you're both doing just fine. Gummy and I got ourselves all worked up over nothing.
Detective Gumshoe, what were you thinking bringing Kay with you?
Sorry, sir. I knew it was dangerous with the poison gas and all, but she didn't take no for an answer. I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran, but I just couldn't shake her off.
When it comes to running away, the great thief right here is the world champ.
Then run away. Don't chase the poor detective.
Alright,
Fuck, voices. Alright, sir. Just say the word and I'll head in there and start investigating. Okay, buddy. You guys stay here. That gas could be dangerous.
alright, we're counting on you, detective.
Shouldn't you guys vacate the entire building? Like, just because you have like the moment you open the door, you're like could hurt a lot of people.
Look in there, Dickie boy.
Dickie boy? You're calling him Dickie boy? Okay. Sure game, whatever.
Look in there, Dickie boy.
Alright. No way, Gummy-Oris looks like a real detective. I'm so proud of him.
But he is a real detective?
Poor guy.
This is Edgeworth speaking.
Wait. What's the— Wait, I got this. Cause he's wearing a mask, guys, okay? You gotta hear me out. He's wearing a mask, so his voice will sound obscured, right? So like,
oh, Mr. Edgeworth, looks like the gas is mostly dissipated, sir.
well, then maybe he doesn't have a mask on. Never mind. Never mind, I didn't finish reading. Oh. Someone broke in and took something from the display. Did I miss something?
Very good, detective. Now calm down and tell me what you see. Yes, sir. First up the exhibits. There's a statue of two people on the left side. And on the right, some kind of two-horned animal. Wait, a statue of two people and a two-horned animal? Yes? No. That sounds familiar. In fact, it sounds identical to the display in the Winter Wing.
Oh, so there's two different rooms? This also looks like the gas stuff in the back cupboards.
Oh, that sir, the place is looking pretty damp. The sprinklers sprayed the place good.
So someone made two rooms identical to each other. But for what reason?
The sprinklers sprayed the place good. Must be what stopped the gas from spreading.
Huh.
The sprinklers. Are there any sign of a fire? No, sir. The fire alarm hasn't been triggered either.
Do fire alarms trigger gas? I think they do, actually. They might a little bit.
Sprinklers look like the type to detect heat and smoke.
So that means they detected the heat going up in the room?
When they detect something, they send an alarm out of biosmoke to the security room. Guess they read the gases smoke and triggered the smoke alarm that way. And was anyone in the security room when that alarm went off? This place only has one employee, and that's Judy Bowden, manager. She was at the reception desk across the security room the whole time since the gallery opened. So she heard the alarm from across the way and turned on the sprinklers? Yep, seems that they can only be switched on manually, and only from there. We want the art getting soaked for no reason, I guess. And if it's manually, you could maybe even check how bad the fire was and try to get some stuff out first.
I'm imagining this was what happened when you boiled hydrochloric acid. Gas room, just, everything went bad.
One more thing, it's freezing in here. This isn't the autumn room, it's the deep midwinter wing. So the autumn wing is cold too. I checked the temperature, it's 26.5 degrees in here, sir. Why is the autumn wing being kept at the same temperature as the winter wing?
That's all I've got for now. Oh, you know, anything else, sir? Thank you, Detective. 11:15 a.m. Why is all of this happening? What did Gummy have to say? He said the autumn wing is actually quite wintry. Huh? I don't get it. I'm wondering what it could mean myself, but it's a bit hard to tell from out here. We should try to get in there as soon as the police are done with their investigation. Amen to that. We need to see what the deal is for ourselves. Is there anybody else who might know something in the meantime? Oh yeah, there's this one guy, Miles' best bud. His what? If we have to, I guess we have to. Wait, that's... Oh, she remembers him, that's right. Hey, didn't expect to see you here. You're looking as fresh-faced as ever. Huh, yeah, long time no see ya. Larry, right? So, here's the deal, okay? I'm Loris right now. You see, I'm also a bit of an artist. Oh, so you're alias. I like it. Good to see you, Loris. Oh, she's so good. She's so good-hearted. Always knew you were a nice, thoughtful kid. Unlike some people. I have some questions for you, Larry. What the? How am I a suspect? Just because I found the guy doesn't mean I did the crime. I never said you did. I just need you to tell us what you saw. You said you saw something awful. How so exactly? Look, I didn't see anything. I didn't do anything, okay? I didn't think I did. I don't think I did anyway. Oh, Chief, you sure? You didn't sound so sure of yourself at the end there. There's something you should know about him, Fandom. When something smells, it's usually the butts. We've been saying that since about Larry for 26 years now. His ability to attract trouble is legendary, for want of a better word. His ability to cause trouble, too. I suppose I'd better find out what he did this time. Huh? Oh, I forgot about the mind chess. Hold up. Did I even do the mind chess in the last case? I can't even remember. Yeah, I did. It's usually just at the first half. Hi, Larry. Why do we let you exist? Because life would be dull without him. You know what I mean? Oh my god, what's the time? Okay. We need to loosen up the arms a little bit, guys. Give me a second. Poor arms and body and everything. Like, I can't win. I'm gonna take my headphones off. What is Larry hiding? You see that he's too crazy. What is Larry up to? Oh no, he's just a regular dude. Alright. I don't need to hear the sound effects for this next part, do I? I sometimes forget that, like, when you wear, like, headphones for, like, way too long, it really kind of just sits on top of your head, you know? And, like, you don't realize how much it's kind of, like, I don't know, inhibiting, like, your neck movements and stuff. Okay. Our aim is to uncover anything that Larry might be hiding. However, he's an idiot, so it won't take much to figure it out, maybe. Well, I say that, well, he's an idiot, so it may actually be more complicated. Because he doesn't even remember what he might have seen that he did see that he does not consider as important, so he has not acknowledged. He drives me insane, that's the point, and I'm sick of it. But he keeps on popping up as an important person, so I have to investigate him again. Alright. I didn't see anything. I didn't do anything. Can't prove otherwise. It's almost impossible for him to keep his cool.
I'll need to bide my time while he gets agitated and wait for him to calm down. Let's start by asking him to go into detail about what he's doing here. It shouldn't prove to be too much of a challenge, so let's get this over with.
Magic.
Why exactly did you come to the gallery today? What kind of question is that? What do you think? What? You think I don't belong in a gallery or something? Hey, if you're gonna ignore me, then I'm gonna paint your portrait. And when I'm done, scribble all over it. I'm joking, okay? I'll never scribble on one of my pieces. How could I? They're valuable artworks. According to you, perhaps, I imagine I might struggle to agree. Oh, laugh it up, funny guy. Luckily, some people actually believe in my work.
Do they?
She's called Lulu, okay? She says my pictures are masterpieces.
Why do I feel like I remember Lulu? I can't remember. Just all the time I feel like he's... No, I'm not gonna... Just all the time. Who's this headphoneless person? Where did Wings go? Whoa, she's still there, okay? I promise. Okay, sometimes you need to let the ears breathe, okay? You always get your ears to breathe, guys. Sometimes they feel trapped inside of your headphones and your ears can't breathe and it's terrible. Okay, so always remember to just like let them air out. Alright. Anyway,
she's called Lulu, okay? She says my pictures are masterpieces. So if she likes something, I'll draw it for her. Anything at all.
This guy. Honestly, his art is pretty decent. Isn't? I need to find a piece of evidence.
And where is this Lulu? How come you're here alone? What? Guy can't be apart from his girlfriend for 1 second. I'm in life too, you know.
Just keep going. I'm gonna keep biding my time. I'm gonna wait.
Fine. Lulu said she's a Gemini, okay?
Really?
So I thought I could do a sketch of the statue to show her on our date.
Alright, that's actually really cute. That's adorable. Okay, wait. Hold up. Larry is considerate? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Larry's totally considerate. He's just a considerable idiot at the same time, you know? Oh, I love it.
And I expect you're pretty proud of this sketch. Not so much this time, actually. But, you know, it being her sign and all, I just thought maybe she'd kind of like it.
I feel like I should push in that. Fuck. It was that. No! I had a feeling I like his react, like the next statement, it wasn't that bad.
How very like you to try to tell me nothing and give so much away in the process. So to summarize, you came here today to draw a sketch of the Gemini statue for your girlfriend Lulu. What? How do you figure all that out? From your incessant prattling, you just can't help yourself, can you? Fine, then I want to say another word. Larry may want to keep his mouth shut, but I'll have my answers one way or another. Let's ask him what he did after he arrived here at the gallery. We'll see what he's hiding. It's just a matter of time. Alright, tell me what you did when you got here. What's the big deal? Why are you staring at me like that? I don't remember. I didn't have a pamphlet, so I didn't know what was he where. I just kind of hung around by the fountain. You didn't get a pamphlet.
Oh, shit. Okay, so that was an alright question to ask. Okay.
You didn't receive a pamphlet when you paid your entrance fee at the reception desk.
I could
Could be important.
Huh? Maya, you mean entry isn't, it's not free to get in here? Ooh. Yikes.
Good job, Larry. We're gonna have to put you in prison. Sorry.
I know, Larry.
No, Larry!
Is it Larry Butts?
It's Larry
Oh
Butts.
my god.
If it stinks, it's the Butts. I mean, sorry, his name's currently Loris Denum
Sure.
because it's his artist name.
Oh, okay.
Because he's an idiot.
When did he take up painting?
At the end of the third game, he's like, I'm Loris Denum and I'm gonna go into art in order to impress ladies. And this is canonically on top of that, effectively.
Okay, that's such a jump from hot dogging to painting.
Oh no, there's a few other jumps around.
Oh,
So you're not... I think there's a few other things he does.
Not just the hot
He's
dogging.
just... No, not just the hot dogging. He's he's going far. He's going nowhere in life by going in every single direction in life, you know? He just kind of picks up any work that he can afford.
Okay, and painting's one of those things.
Painting is one of those
Painting's
things.
one of the most expensive, like,
Hobbies.
careers. Because just all
Paint.
the paint is expensive. And
It's true.
if you make something you don't like, that's just paper stuck to a canvas. You know what I mean?
It's true. She's got a good
Doesn't
point.
sell.
Oh yeah, he was the Steel Samurai like mere days ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In the previous game, that was like 2-3 weeks ago from this current storyline. He was playing the Steel Samurai, who had a love interest, which is like a girl samurai thingy. And guess who's inside the girl samurai outfit?
Is it the chick with the whip?
What? No,
Maya.
she's a prosecutor.
Yeah, no. Why not?
No.
She wanted to change and pace.
It was old bag.
Oh,
Yeah. I called it too. It was so funny. I was like, if I find out Wendy Oldbag is inside that suit, I swear to God. So painful.
So did either of them kill anyone?
Why no? Why would they kill anybody? They're stupid, they're idiots, but they're not murderers. That's the policy.
I love you. I still think there's time for old bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe not like a mad bit of like jealousy.
Passionate rage.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Alright, well I'm going to sleep and hopefully waking up in time for work.
Okay. Good night, pal. Good luck with that. I believe in you. Remember, you have sleeping meds. No problem. Hi, Da. Goodbye, Da. Alda, I thought you said you went to bed. You didn't pay upon entry. You meant to tell me that you entered without paying? I'm sorry, okay? It wasn't deliberate. There wasn't anyone at the reception desk is all. Interesting. So I just thought entry must be free. Ms. Bound wasn't at the reception desk. You weren't saying Ms. Bound wasn't at the reception desk at the time? Yeah, but it looked like there was maybe somebody in the little room opposite. Interesting. According to Detective Gumshoe, Ms. Bound had to enter the security room to activate the sprinkler system. I suspect she wasn't at the reception desk because she was busy responding to the incident. Right after she finally got the place open for business too. Poor Judy. The Winter Wing, the gallery's greatest attraction, it's all gonna be ruined now. Know a lot about the Winter Wing. You say you don't have a pamphlet, and yet you seem to know all about the Winter Wing. For example, that the Gemini statue came here to draw just so happens to be in said room. Therefore, it was your intention to visit the Winter Wing all along, wasn't it? How? How'd you get me again? Fine, you're right. I came here for the Gemini statue. And yeah, I came here to visit the Winter Wing. I won't deny it. Larry's not one to confess so easily. Then again, he's always managed to surprise me in unusual ways. I can be on the phone in bed. You know what? That's a very good point, Alda. My apologies.
Let's see what more it can tell us about the Winter Wing. I suspect even Larry has found his feet a little by now. Watch his reactions carefully and see what information I can glean from him.
When did you enter the Winter Wing? What did you see in the Winter Wing? I'm done with you, go home.
Larry, be honest, did you enter the Winter Wing?
What? Is that suspicion I see in your eyes? I tried to get in there, sure, but...
Okay. Shit.
You tried to get in, but you couldn't.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to get in there, but that old guy came out and fell to the ground, and like I said, it was all pretty shocking.
The victim prevented you from entering. So you were unable to enter the Winter Wing because the victim emerged and collapsed in front of you.
Yeah, he came out of the window wing door, and then when he did, well, down he went.
But wasn't it the Autumn Wing that the victim came out of?
That stupid poison gas thing had never happened. I'd be in there, happily sketching away right now.
Larry seems to have the Autumn and Winter Wings mixed up. Regardless, it seems his aim really was to make a sketch of one of the statues. This could be a useful clue. What did you see in the Winter Wing, Larry?
Don't let up, dude. I told you I didn't see anything. Galleries are nice and all, but I kinda changed my mind once I got there. Thought I'd go meet my girlfriend instead.
I think it's time to deploy my clue. Didn't you say you came here to make a sketch of one of the statues for your girlfriend? You gave up on that a little easily, didn't you? Surely you saw something, even if you were distracted by the victim's collapse.
Well, I did not see something, but that doesn't prove that I did see something totally terrifying either, does it?
So you saw something totally terrifying, did you? Really, Larry, you could at least try to make this a little harder for me. Put it to you, Larry Butts, but you did in fact see something totally terrifying.
How do you do it, Edgy? Are you some kind of mind reader? I guess there's no point trying to keep it a secret any longer.
Oh, thank God, it's over. I'm not sure there's much point in you trying to keep any secrets given your track record. It wasn't exactly the most edifying use of my time, but that's checkmate.
Chess. Checkmate. Woo! I just couldn't help staring at the Gemini statue. My eyes were drawn.
Objection!
You keep talking about a Gemini statue, but there's no way you saw what you think you saw. It's simply not possible.
What do you mean? You think I saw a ghost statue or something?
Larry's still laboring under the misconception that he was looking at the Winter Wing.
Take that!
Take a look at this pamphlet.
I'm gonna tilt my camera up so I can try and sit up straighter. We'll see how well that goes.
The Autumn Wing features sculptures depicting Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Not only that, but I've seen the statue depicting Gemini in the Winter Wing for myself.
Oh no. And they have different temperatures for what reason? I guess to make it more summery in certain rooms.
Which means that whatever you saw, it can't have been a statue of Gemini.
Guess that makes sense.
Why is he not more surprised than that?
It seemed pretty weird now that I think about it. one of the two people did look like a goddess. So the other stuff, I guess that wasn't my imagination either.
Other stuff?
You're interested in it too, aren't you, Edgy? Great, let me show you.
Show me what exactly?
Drew a picture of all of it, got the whole scene down exactly as I saw it. But I'm still not that confident in my work, so Oh, I wanna see. Really? Here, alright, here. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hold up. So that was the Virgo statue, I guess? Maybe? Why are there two people in the Virgo statue? But this is... I mean, it's very similar, but it's not... It's still different, right? What on earth? It's grotesque. You're trying to tell me the statue was crying tears of blood.
I have to say, Lars, it's pretty scary. Right? Because it was scary. It's supposed to be a statue of Gemini, but it ended up and turned into a goddess right before my eyes.
But it up and turned into a goddess right before my eyes? What the fuck?
It freaked me out so bad I screamed out loud.
So he wasn't reacting to the victim collapsing in front of him after all. Wait, when you say it turned into a goddess, what do you mean exactly?
What do you think? What do I mean? The bottom half was suddenly a fish, that's what I mean. A goddess with a fishy bottom half? Sounds like Pisces to me. Heard it's all based on this legend of a goddess and her son turning into fish to escape some baddie.
Wow, really? I thought Pisces was just two old plain fish. Same.
Edgy, do you think the statue's cursed? I mean, tears of blood turning into a fish? That's some pretty cursed shit right there. See, Lauriston M has skills.
I mean, you know what? When you put it like that, yeah, that picture was pretty on fleek, I will argue. I have to admit, I don't remember him being a good artist, but I do remember his drawing being at least somewhat important in the final game, but I don't, in the final case of the last game, but I don't quite remember it. But I also remember just thinking, what the fuck, Larry, why? You know? Don't be a fool. I imagine you simply mistook one statue for the other. There we go. It is a pretty good fucking drawing. I simply thought I might have use for it later, maybe in the bathroom. Wow. Wow. That's pretty harsh. Interesting. The stepladder, no! Yeah, but why is there like a pink spludge here? Is that like a... Is that blood? Is it something else? I mean, like, when we saw what's-his-name's in there, the statue wasn't crying blood, so like, what would give that impression? I mean, unless there was a guy there, like... Unless someone was inside of the thing and like broke out of it? Oh, shit. Maybe that's the case. Hear me out. Someone... Maybe like someone knocked Carmelo unconscious, put him inside this case, right? And like locked him in. So he had to break out of it. So the gas was actually filling up inside this tiny container. And then the gas... Yeah, and then he punched the glass, the gas started spilling out, he managed to drag himself out of the thing. And then kind of like fell to the ground and... I don't know. Still doesn't exactly explain the blood, but that's fine. You're the worst, Edgy, the worst. Yeah, freaky though, deaky though, huh? I'm a statue with a bottom half that changes shape. Pretty keen to find out what went down in the bottom wing, aren't you? I suppose I am, yes. Could there be some kind of trick to the Pisces statue, perhaps? Ring ding 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 ding. Gumshoe. Edgeworth speaking. We're just about done it here, sir. There's no danger from the gas anymore. Come in.
thanks. Good work, Detective. Seems it's finally safe to enter the Autumn Wing. Good detective sure has impeccable timing. Come on, let's take a look. I want to see the Pisces statue. Pieces. Pisces. Going in there, Kay? Then maybe I should come along too. Did you really think I was going to leave you out here on your own? I know better than that. Alright, everybody, to the Autumn Wing. God, man, we just have everybody traveling together. Again, this game is so funny to me in the sense, like, in comparison to the first game, right? In the first game, in the first investigations game, you know, you had Kay following you around, and that's fine, you know, Kay's a reliable sort. You know, like, I thought it was pretty, I don't know, like, I guess it kind of makes sense that it's like you and Kay going around, and kind of Gumshoe kind of like popped in, helped you, then disappeared, and then maybe popped in, helped you, disappeared, you know, like, he was busy working at the same time, presumably. But here, in the last couple of games, it's just like, alright, my pal of friends, let's go check things out, you know? Like, it's just funny. You know, like Larry should technically be in cuffs, you know what I mean? And like kept to one side with like a detective, you know, or like a police officer standing by him, and at least checking to make sure he hasn't had smoke or gas inhalation or something. Kay shouldn't even be here, obviously. I don't know why she's constantly at any of these scenes. Because she's a child, and so no one should technically let her in on the property, but here we are. Wow, our truth, but also justified. Absolutely. Here we are. It does look a lot like the Winter Wing.
How'd you make it? Oh, hey there. You're, Harry, was it? Good to see you, Harry.
No, for the last time, the name's Thurston. Detective, your report, if you don't mind. There's something so funny about the idea of, like, your old friend from high school and your, like, new best friend, like, meeting. And they're, like, you know, they do that, like, awkward dance of, like, which one of us knows you better? You know? Because for all things, you know, despite everything, I feel like Larry probably understands. I don't know, like, obviously Gumshoe, I think. Gumshoe has more loyalty to Edgeworth. Kind of blind loyalty versus Larry, who's like, I don't know, kind of like calls Miles out on his bullshit, basically. He knows how cruel he can be. In a fun way, because he sticks around, so like...
Yes, sir. Okay, first off, I found a blowtorch. Nozzle was still warm when I found it, so I guess it was pretty much recent. It was used pretty recently.
So someone using it to heat something. Used blowtorch. Was the step ladder already like that when you entered?
Yep, guess it was used by whoever let out the gas. Gas was inside the case until someone opened the lid.
There you go. Is that so? So where'd the blood go? The Pisces statue.
Huh? You're sure up on your constellations, sir. You know what the one in the other case is too?
This is the Autumn Wing, so I imagine it should be Capricorn.
Yes, there's no fooling you, sir. I thought it was supposed to be Taurus. That weird cloth that draped around it kinda tripped me up.
Oh, look. Isn't that a piece of Lumino's cloth from way back when? What's that doing here? Now we have evidence from the AEST incident too.
Taking a look around. It seems there's a piece of Lumina's cloth in each of the other cases too.
Yeah, and that just makes me want to see what's hiding underneath real bad.
Sure, let me whip them up right off for you.
They're dead? Wow, they're beautiful. Oh, okay, I was expecting a murder scene. Oh, okay. Oh, guys, I was legit scared. It's like they pull it off and they just found like Delicious Scone dead inside, you know, like it could have been mortifying, I'm just saying. Luckily this game's not that graphic, but it could have been. So, the transformation Larry witnessed could have been the moment when the cloth around the Pisces statue lower half fell away? See? Edgy? See? I wasn't imagining things, and I wasn't mistaken. Listen, Master, I think we can all agree this room is fishier than a bucket of fish. My hunch is that somebody deliberately tried to make this room look like just like the winter wing. Yes, I was thinking exactly the same thing. They even covered the statues up in such a way as to make them look similar. With the cloth over the lower bottom, the Pisces and Gemini statues look almost the same. Ditto for Capricorn. Cover his bottom half and he pretty much looks like Taurus. Interesting. The other two can't be fixed as easily, so covering the cases up completely. Fuck. The other two? I'm still the wrong voice, but that's fine. So covering their cases up completely was the only answer. Can I just say, so this means that somebody, like presumably the murderer, was trying to lure in someone from the past specifically to go into the wrong room, into the winter room, and try and kill them. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting to think that they kind of, like, lured them in such a way. You know, like, if we say it's Judy Bound who did it, you know, all she had to do is wait for that person to come into the thing. Like, for that person to come in through the front door and be like, hey, don't forget to check out the winter wing. It's where you remember it, you know? And she, like, went over, let him in, locked the door behind him, had some whatever happened in here. I don't know. And so somebody went to some lengths to disguise the winter wing as the water wing. I'd say we need to take a closer look at things in here, wouldn't you, Fender? Oh no. Oh. Why are they here? More voices, guys. Again, can we just say, this game loves to do every voice in the book for me. It really just wants to... Again, 2, 4, 6, 7. We're up to 7 voices in one room. Let's go. Winner, Judge Gavan. Oh, what the heck are you guys doing here? You're the last thing I need. This is my seeing you here. What do you mean? We were here first. We were here when it was happening.
Mr. Edgeworth, it seems I have failed in my duty yet again. I pray one day to make you see that your presence is not required at every crime scene. And that co-opting the good detective for your own ends is neither right nor good. I will have to give serious consideration as to how the goddess of justice would have me judge you.
You got it all wrong. It was me who asked Mr. Edgeworth to help, not the other way around.
It was. Well then, you know what that means, Detective Flatfoot.
You mean?
Exactly. Your salary check is taking a hit. Bet you're looking forward to payday now, huh? Or always wanted to see that.
Man, getting a wage cut from you of all people.
There's something so funny about Gumshoe, like, you know, when he gets a paycheck from Miles, he's like, yeah, alright, I probably deserve it, you know? Like, alright, I get it, like, you're the genius and I'm the idiot, like, I'm willing to accept that kind of thing. And then you have... But when it happens from Winner, he's like, God, you're like almost 10 years younger than me, and you're an idiot. Like, you're an idiot more than I'm an idiot, you know?
Not so fast, Mr. Winner. I am simply assisting with the police's investigation as a witness and a bystander. Detective Gumshoe was entirely in the right. Yeah. Oh, is he? Huh? So you're saying I should give him a bonus instead? Absolutely. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Hey, I wouldn't mind a little salary bump. Celery bump.
Your compassion and generosity are truly heartwarming, Eustace. But we must take into account past transgressions when making judgments that concern the future.
What is she doing here?
And I hereby judge Mr. Edgeworth and his associates unfit to tread the hallowed ground of this scene.
What? We just got here.
The goddess of justice has conferred her blessings on Eustace and Eustace alone.
By which you mean this is Mr. Winner's case?
That's exactly what she means. It's time for the warm-up act to get off the stage. After all, I solved this one already. I have a suspect lined up and everything.
What did you say? A suspect? Already? Who?
Who else but your artist friend over there?
Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. 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 Why?
I literally, guys, I literally said, it's funny how Miles isn't arresting Larry because, you know, if it was anyone else, Larry would have ended up arrested. But I was like, but it's good that Miles is here because it wouldn't happen that way. He knows that that Larry is an idiot and a trouble attractor, a trouble magnet. But now this fucking idiot is trying to accuse Larry? Do you have an idea how much of an idiot Larry is? How much of an idiot do you have to be in order to accuse an idiot like Larry? Like, come on. Me? What's going on, Edgy?
Your guess is as good as mine. I can't even begin to imagine how the boy's mind works.
Unsurprising that you lack the attitude to understand the winning mindset.
No, you don't understand. I've known Larry from, like, almost infancy, and he is the most prime idiot that you can possibly imagine, but he is not an idiot. He's not an idiot. I can't express that enough. He does not commit crimes. He's just a poor man who drives me insane. Lack the attitude. Something tells me he doesn't know the real winning turn of phrase.
Well put, Eustace. Mr. Edgeworth does indeed lack a certain aptitude.
Okay, fine, we're a defense attorney then.
Yeah, exactly. Where's your aptitude, smart guy? Wow, he's totally shameless. Underestimate my information gathering skills at your own peril. Before we came here, we dropped by the medical room to ask the doctor if there are a few questions, and he told me where the poison gas came from.
And where might that have been?
It was, it's this chemical you find everywhere. Can't think of the name just now. Wait, there's a second. There's a second. Let me just call him real quick.
Yay, more voices. Perhaps I can answer your question while Eustace is on the telephone.
Why do you make him call if you know the answer?
Gas was created by mixing two specific chemicals, ubiquinum and asphyxium. This seems important for a future case.
What kind of chemicals are they?
Ubiquinum is a red liquid used in all manner of everyday products. Paint and dishwashing liquids, among other various others. On its own, it is entirely benign.
Did I even say that correctly? Honey. What have you done? Amazing. You did it. Yay. I love it.
So it's something anyone could get their hands on.
Precisely, but the same cannot be said for asphyxion.
That does sound nasty. What's it used for?
I won the game of yarn chicken.
Heck yeah, you did. Heck yeah.
Beef time.
Love it.
It is the main ingredient in a product called Infesticide Ultra. It is pure white in color and it is unavailable to the average consumer. In fact, it is nigh impossible for members of the public to obtain it here in this country. As such, we're currently investigating where it might have come from.
Can I just say, it's really interesting. I find it really interesting that they're like, oh yeah, we accused Larry of doing the crime. And then they literally proceed to say, man, asphyxion is a difficult gas to get a hold of, right? Like, you really think Larry has access to something like that? I'm sure they have some bullshit evidence that says so, but it's stupid. I'm back, and I know the name of the chemical now. Don't waste your breath. Judge Given informed us already. Huh. Oh, great. Then make this quicker, I guess. So the source of the gas, ubiquitous, is used in paint and stuff, right? And there was somebody here at the gallery today who brought paints with them. Your friend, the artist. You can't accuse me just because of that. Objection to the paints on the palette in your hand. Edgy, is this kid okay? He seems a little... Guys, again, if you have Larry, right? Our dear beloved Larry. If you ever have Larry think that you're an idiot, you're in big shit trouble, okay? Maybe rethink your life, okay? Maybe. Indeed, I haven't known him long, but he's a little prone to jumping to the wrong conclusion. Hey, quit talking to me like I'm not even there.
Ignore them, Eustace. They're simply intimidated by you, nothing more.
Why do you do this? Why do you gaslight him? Like, opposite gaslight. What's the opposite of gaslighting? There's a word. Hold up, I know what the word is. What the hell is the word? Not gaslighting. She's not gaslighting him. She's basically brainwashing him. You know what I mean? You know, by constantly being like, ignore them. Like, I'm cooler than you. You don't need to worry about anyone else about what I say. Brainwashing. She's effectively brainwashing him.
Why not give them yet another reason to fear you with one of your winning deductions?
Winning? Yeah, good idea. Get a load of this, losers. I hate him. Winner's winning deduction. I can't do it. I was really hoping we were at the end of stream so I could leave this for tomorrow, but nope, it's still stream time, guys. It's gotta keep going. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that later. Okay. Our friend, the artist here, won the race to find the victim and was first on the scene, correct? And the gas the victim was poisoned with is made from ubiquitous, which, as we know, is found in paint. He was carrying paint on his person, and he was one winning stride away from the victim, which surely makes him the winner on our list of suspects. Right, good Belle, you think so too, right?
It is a possibility that certainly can't be discounted. Why? Okay, well, would the artist like to share his version of events? Did you leave red paint at the scene of the crime? Or something more sinister, the catalyst for a cloud of toxic gas, perhaps?
I might have left my heart there, you know? Might have picked it up.
I would be careful what you say to me. My gavel is already primed to deliver a guilty verdict.
Objection!
Ignore him, please, Your Honor. It's for the best.
Objection!
Quit stalling. Ugh, okay. So, admit defeat and crawl on out here with your tails between your legs because I win. I have better things to do than pick holes in your faulty logic, but I don't suppose I have much choice. Yeah, God. Okay, I'm gonna save. I don't remember the last time I saved. Probably not since the mind chest. I'm just opening up a door. I love them.
Orb Daddy actively crushing. There he is! Oh my god, I was thinking he would be a no-show today, but lo and behold, I was wrong. My hair tie isn't in here. My hair tie is in the kitchen. Give me a second. Nah. Yeah, decided to kick it in early. What? To kick it in early? What crimes are you committing, House? What crime has happened this day? It's alright. I decided to go to sleep early. That's... Sorry, house and sleep early doesn't... They don't exactly go together. No. It's good to hear, man. I'm glad you got some good sleep, I think. Even though it's still... Wouldn't it still be really early for you right now? Like 4 AM or something? I could be wrong. I need to press something. I don't have a clear angle, I feel. Guess the victim is unless it's this statement, which I'm gonna try just in case.
Objection!
Okay, never mind. I was straight. I was right. Straight out the bat. Never mind, I was straight. Oops. I don't know. I just got really tired around 8 PM and was like, nah, cat nap won't hurt. I guess my circadian rhythm caught up with me. I'm up at farmer hours. How does it feel to be a farmer? Insufferable, right? I'm kidding. I find it really funny that like farmers are very much like, I live this lifestyle. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is just like, you want me to get up before 7 o'clock? Most of the rest of the world. A lot of people get up earlier anyway, which I can't fathom. I don't want to wake up. I mean, I say that I have to wake up before 7. But I don't want to be, you know? Your deductions are anything but winning, I'm afraid. Unless you're looking for a prize unless you're looking to win a prize for incoherence. It's funny that as I said that line, I literally fucked it up as I was saying it. Oh, the irony. Basically, I'm an idiot. So you agree that I deserve a prize? Oh, what you deserve is to be set right. Yay. The gas came from within the container, the case containing the sculptures of Pisces. It did, and it was created by the art guy, with the red paint that we know is full of ubiquium. Allow me to offer you a bit of advice, one prosecutor to another. It always helps to listen carefully to others. The gas is created when ubiquium is mixed with another substance, asphyxium. Paint contaminating ubiquium alone couldn't create any kind of gas at all. It wouldn't? I thought they said the guy was asphyxiated with ubiquium. So you're telling me all this time was based on mishearing of the forensic report? Can I also just say, I find it really interesting with this case that technically no one has died, at least yet. No one has died yet. I don't think anyone's going to die, maybe? But I find it really interesting to think that, yeah, like no one's been killed, even though someone died in the past. I'm kind of under the assumption that we're gonna find out it's duty bound, right? Duty bound
was the original murderer of the Artie Frost guy. Because maybe she was scared about him winning the contest and Samson losing. So she killed him in his room, and she would be the best person to steal the key from him. And he wouldn't suspect it. And or maybe she made like a duplicate key in her spare time. In the past. I'm talking about in the past. And then, yeah, and then she did the crime and all of this stuff. Anyway, years and years later, Carmelo figures out something, maybe, and sends like a black male to Judy. And says basically, I'll ruin your life unless you do XYZ or something. And then she organizes a trap to like try and kill him, and then doesn't manage to do it. So, I don't know. Just ideas, just floating ideas. I'm still amazed that Delicia still looks the exact same age. It's genuinely terrifying to me. Unless she's like a dummy. Crazy. Carmelo looks fucking great in his old age. Look at him though, stunning. Anyway, what I miss? I don't know anything about since last case. Okay, let me think for a second. I'm really sleepy. So the first okay, so we've had like different parts of the game, right? There's this, so the whole first like stream and a half of this one were all based in the past, okay? So Gregory Edgeworth and Eddie Fender as his assistant. So this guy, but when he was young. So when he was younger and was formerly the assistant of Gregory, of Miles's dad, the last case that his dad did ended up unsolved, and Eddie was kind of retelling what happened in the past and what in relation to it. So basically what happened, there was a confectionery contest, and they had like the finals coming up. And with the finals coming up, everyone had their own type of work that they had to work on, okay? So they had this like the star dude who was in charge, Samson, who worked on chocolate. They had Delicious Scone, who was working with cream. They had Carmelo Gusto, which I don't think we actually saw his room in the end. Maybe he works, actually no, he also works in like cream or like puff pastry kind of stuff. And there was also Judy Bound. She was, Judy Bound was, yeah, former assistant to Samson. Anyway, besides the point, Samson is the one who is accused of a crime, okay? And Gregory comes in to investigate. And basically, he had made a giant chocolate ship, but it had collapsed, and when it collapsed, it like showed a dead body inside, okay? Anyway, the reason the case ended up a bit inconclusive, because the room ended up inconclusive, one of the reasons is because in this area, right? So sorry, in the hall, when they went into the winter wing in order to investigate, everything had melted. Literally, like everything had just, because all the food in there, okay, sorry. The contest is a sweets contest where whatever they make has to be made out of sweets. Did I preface that? Whatever. The point is, the winter wing was supposed to be kept really cold and was supposed to have oh my god. It was supposed to have ice sorbet sculptures. And what happened was someone went into that room, turned up the thermostat in there, made everything melt, and because of that there was no conclusive evidence as to what happened with the murder, okay? Anyway, cut back to Miles Edgeworth and Fender hanging out, and they find Carmelo Gusto, one of the dudes from the past, who collapsed after breaking out of
what was the room I just showed you? Breaking out of one of these rooms. He wasn't dead, he just passed out from a gas attack. And now we're investigating the whole thing around that. Does that make sense? Did that make enough sense? I hope so. The gas had already done its work by the time Mr. Butts found the victim. Perhaps it's your own aptitude you should be worried about. Worrying. Whatever. My aptitude? What does that even mean? You literally used the word 5 minutes ago.
It means one's ability on how suited one is to a particular task, Eustace.
An attitude, the other word you misused only minutes ago as well, is another thing entirely.
I get what you're doing. You're making fun of me again.
What I'm doing is demonstrating that you do not have the aptitude required to head up this investigation.
Before you go any further, you might wish to consider some of the flaws in your own statement.
And what flaws might those be?
Firstly, that you cannot prove your artist friend did not enter the autumn wing. And secondly, that you cannot prove the red paint did not have something to do with the crime.
But the paint is important on its own, surely. What's important is the combination of red ubiquium and white asphyxian. How exactly were the two substances introduced to one another? Surely we need to figure that out before anything else.
Indeed we do, and that is where Eustace will be investigating next. Or, well, he would be investigating had you not been here making needless trouble.
What? We were just hanging out! We're not here to make trouble. Quite the opposite, in fact. We're here to help.
Are you saying you know how the gas was made? I don't believe you.
I can certainly point you towards a vital clue as to how it was done.
He is bluffing, Eustace. Ignore him.
Makes enough sense. Okay. Also worth noting is that Von Karma was the prosecutor in the case 18 years ago. He was delightful. Really good point, Paige. Yes, and that's important because Von Karma, right? He always is like, I never lose a case. But there was kind of like hints in previous games. They kind of hinted at the fact that he'd actually messed with evidence in the past. So we could find I would say there's a pretty solid possibility that Von Karma found out that he like realized very early on that Samson didn't do the murder. And there was probably a substantial amount of evidence that proved otherwise. So maybe he snuck into the winter room, turned the thermostat up in order to destroy all possible evidence, and thus reach an inconclusive decision rather than lose. There's a chance. Not quite sure.
It's fine, Gavel. He's clearly lying. Might as well let him talk himself even further into a corner. If you are sure. Come on then, show me what you got.
What shows how the gas was created?
Take that!
Oh, I was wrong. Ow! Wait. Manfred von Karma, Gregory Edgeworth. Body of the victim, Artie Frost, was found inside a chocolate chest made by the suspect, Samson Tangaroa. Victim died from blood loss after being struck on the head with a rock salt lamp. Suspect was found guilty of the crime as its main perpetrator and subsequently imprisoned. Oh, he was found guilty. Oh, shit. Okay. That's kind of crazy. Actually didn't know that. But he might be freed now. That's what I'm hearing. So he was in prison. So I guess Von Karma did still win in the end? Not quite sure.
Take that!
Okay. Gonna end stream soon, guys. You're saying this somehow shows how the chemicals were mixed to make the poison gas? That's exactly what I'm saying, yes. Thank you for noticing. But they do say I have a good eye. The red tears Mr. Butt saw, that was the ubiquium. Oh, wait a second. You're saying the statue cried the stuff out. What? So our culprit is some kind of evil spirit. How much time am I going to have to waste taking him through this step by step? The red tears alone would not have been enough to create the gas. They must have mixed with something else inside that case. What? And what evidence do you have of that happening? The evidence is right there in the sketch I just showed you. The stuff on the floor?
Take that!
Is that right? Observe the pool of pink liquid beneath the Pisces statue's glass case. This clearly shows that the two chemicals mixed. What? Wait, I don't get it. How does that prove that some ubiquium mixed with some asphyxia? We have an artist with us. Why don't we ask him? Larry, you claim to be something of a painter. I imagine you have some experience mixing colors? What happens when you mix white and red?
Don't treat me like a dum-dum, Edgy. I didn't graduate from junior high, you know. Any idiot knows that red and white makes pink. I mean, there's variation. Put your nose, you get rose pinks and baby pinks.
Hold it!
That will be more than enough, thank you. You see what I'm getting at now, Mr. Winner?
Oh, I think I do. Ubiquium is red, asphyxia is white. Mix the two together.
I thought they were gases. What? You know what? Oh, I guess like the two items mix together and then they go something like that.
And you get pink. That's what the pink liquid is.
Yes, very good. We got there in the end.
Yes. Interesting.
I think you finally convinced him.
Overruled!
Mr. Edgeworth, you've raised a possibility, nothing more. We cannot know for sure that this shows the result of the two chemicals having mixed. And besides, this sketch you are attempting to enter as evidence was drawn by a suspect. How can we possibly hope to rely on its veracity?
Hey, Drew, everything is exactly as a story. A true artist never lies or embellishes the truth.
Forgive me, but I did not ask for your opinion.
Ooh, she's a cold one, but I like it.
You may rest assured, Your Honor, that I mean to prove my theory to our satisfaction.
Overruled!
It may not be wise to jeopardize your position any further, Mr. Edgeworth, especially as there is another question to which you have yet to provide a satisfactory answer. How can you prove that this man did not enter the autumn wing?
I'm a pain in the ass doctor appointment I have to go to today. Lots of driving. Fun, fun. Yay. Good luck, house. Okay, you got this. Alright, just remember music is your best friend. Okay. You just like cry your heart out in the car as you're driving. Be like, whoa, I'm living on a prayer. Like, just, you'll be fine.
Until you are able to, there is little more to discuss.
Wait, maybe the victim could help us out with that.
Mr. Guster, is he still unconscious and in critical condition?
Oh, yes. Oh. I love her. I hate her, but I love her.
Now, if you don't mind, Eustace needs to carry out his own investigation of the area. If you'd be so kind as to leave him in peace.
Huh? Who else is there? Who else is here? Oh, fucking.
For the presiding judge's sake, I pray for the goddess that you need not ever be summoned to testify.
Too late. I've already had to do it like 3 times, so like, fuck you.
Now then, is there something you wish to say, Mr. Artist?
If you could just hold that pose for a moment there, Mr. Ice Queen.
I am Justice Verity Gabelle, and I would be grateful if you would dispense with the childish epithets.
Oh, finally she tells me her name. Nice to meet you, Verity. Name's Lars Denham, but you can call me Lars.
If you would stop wasting the court's time, Mr. Denham.
Oh yeah, oh sorry, it's just, there's something I forgot to mention. The door was locked. I tried to open it, and then the old guy came tumbling out.
It does not appear the door can be unlocked from the inside. It does appear. However, that does not necessarily mean that it was locked at the time as you claim. Without proof, your statement carries little weight, I'm afraid.
Objection!
Well, as it happens, I can back up pal here up on that.
What?
Yeah, we tried to come in here too, but it's just like the guy said, it was locked up tight. Ain't that so, Mauserino? It is. I distinctly remember how it went.
Went to wing, and then he went to the wrong door.
Oh, don't believe it, it's locked. Gallery's open for biz, but the window one's off limits? What gives? Prior to the incident with the gas, it was not possible to enter this room from the outside.
And what is to say that your suspicious friend was not here with the victim the entire time?
Objection!
The fact that he didn't suffer the ill effects of the gas. Searching for a gas mask, if you like, I doubt you'll find one. He's not that smart.
I see. Then I suppose we will have to take you at your collective word.
That was a little too easy. Well, Judge Gavelle, do you accept that Mr. Butts is no longer a viable suspect? And that once again, Mr. Winner's deductions have fallen short of the mark? What are you talking about? I just need some more information, that's all. You can't blame a guy for being a little hasty with his deductions.
You know, it's not cool for a prosecutor to be saying stuff like that, right?
Very well, then perhaps we should call our next suspect. Mr. Denham, you may step down from the stand.
Huh? Go, you mean? But I was enjoying our time together, Verity. Let me stick around, please.
What? Overruled.
Show no mercy. Squish my heart into a goopy mush. I love it.
God, I hate him. I love him.
Who exactly is this next suspect?
The pharmacist Delicia Skern.
It's not Delicia Skern. If it wasn't her in the past, it's not her in the future.
Your artist friend may have struggled to lay his hands on a bottle of Infesticide Ultra, but someone in her line of work would surely have better idea of where to find such a thing. Might be acquired.
That sounds valid to me. That's okay.
The court hereby calls for a 10-minute recess. Eustace, we will go ahead and fetch the suspect. Your winning smile will bring her running, I am sure.
Oh, my winning. Of course, Gabelle. Let's go get her at once. Hey, Detective Flaffman, you carry on an investigation while I'm gone, okay?
Oh, sure.
Is it possible? Could Judge Gabelle have suspected Miss Scone from the start? Okay, now you mention it, she wasn't helping Mr. Winner like she usually does, huh? What exactly is your angle here, Judge Gabelle?
Are we done? What's happening? To be continued. Excellent. Perfect. I was hoping we'd make it to the end of this segment. We'll go through 2 segments tonight, guys. I'm proud of us. We did it. I just realized. Larry gives me freaky vibes. What do you mean by freaky vibes? If the word is an incel, then yes. Yes. Yes, he is. At least partially.
He's an idiot, and he doesn't know how to be in a relationship, and he kind of just goes after any pretty woman he sees. But he's just prime idiot material. Incel also fits. Like, he seems like the kind of person to ask someone to step on him before opening the door, before holding the door open for them. If Gregory had been around to warn Miles about Von Karma while he was growing up, Miles would have never apprenticed under Von Karma. But you have to admit, like, I don't know, like, depending on your circumstances, right? Depending on your circumstances as a dad, would you really go to your like 6-year-old son and be like, man, Von Karma at work, I fucking hate him, he's sus as fuck, I hate him? Like, how do you explain to your tiny child that, hey, this person is evil, don't go near them? You know what I mean? If you ever hear the name Von Karma, like, because, you know, Gregory's a good guy, is my point. Gregory is a good guy. I don't think he'd want to burden his kid with unnecessary facts. As well as I don't think he would want to, you know, like, I don't think he doesn't strike me as the type of guy to go home, kick his feet up and be like, man, fuck the defense attorney, you know, or fuck the prosecutor. Like, he would just be very professional about it, you know, and wouldn't say anything, keep his confidentiality. Yeah, I don't think he would have done anything. Hi Morgan. Hi Han, miss you, the cute chick from Aussie. How you doing? Oh. I'm good. How are you going, Morgan? I'm tired. I'm sleepy. It's bedtime. Love it. Best time is sleep time. Doing great. GG. Yay. Alright, bedtime. Okay. Gotta keep going. And by keep going, I mean head to bed. It's been a lot of voices, guys. This game really enthralls my attention sometimes. Like, I'm tired and like my throat hurts from doing all the voices and stuff like that, but I really gotta like, I just love how much I can like, I don't know. I love how crazy it kind of gets. Time zones are a pain, lol. They are. It's right, man. All you gotta do is you just gotta wait till March, the end of March, and all of the time zones shift again, and then we'll see more of you again. I think that's how it works. Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. Thank you for stream if I've mostly just been lurking. No worries, Estania. Thanks for hanging out. Time to start my day. Yeah! Have a good day, house. Okay. You got this. You remember, you can always bring yourself some snacks for the road trip, you know. And remember, car drive's not that bad, okay? Put some music on, put a podcast on, you'll have a great time, okay? I hate spring forward error of the year. Oh, really? It's funny, I feel like every single time I keep changing my opinion of it. And by that I mean like during the middle of the year, it's like, man, it's great because like there's like people who can catch my streams like earlier than they usually do. And but then also I think like Americans might be like set back further, like it sets me back further in the night for them, and so they might not be around to like watch earlier. Something like that. It's not good for anyone. It's so annoying. You know, and sometimes I really love the warm and the, you know, the sun being up so long and stuff like that. Like, I really do enjoy kind of like having more sunlight. But then there's always like the other aspect of like, yes, toasty bedtime. Never changed my opinion. Daylight savings? Nonsense. That's fair. Maybe one of these days we'll all get rid of it. Or we'll be like, why are we doing this? Just stop. You know, we could just get up
whenever we wanted. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have an excellent day today and tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Alright, have a lovely night. Tomorrow we will keep playing more of the games, which will be very good, hopefully. Yeah. Am I up to this? Bum, bum. There we go. Okay. I always like the full back hour more than the spring forward or hour. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. It is very weird when it like goes backwards. I mean, like, like one way you get to get more sleep and the other ones you get less sleep, and it's like, god damn it, need that sleep, please. Okay. Bedtime. Have a good night's sleep, everybody. Alright? Take care of yourselves. Alright? And I will see you all tomorrow for more Ace Attorney 2 Prosecutor Gambit Miles Edgeworth. Alright. Nighty night.